Radar. Yeah.
Radar,
Yeah.
formerly known as. Do your spiel.
Normal. He's the former alcoholic. Radar.
That's right.
Former alcoholic known as Radar.
Good show.
Right.
Let's tell you what.
Anyway, hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Not Beer Analysis 101 tonight. We are just sitting here drinking and enjoying the first hangout of the post-hangout age.
Is this on YouTube?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
how was that?
Way to tear up somebody.
Yeah, some a-holes.
It's Radar.
What?
Radar.
Yeah, I can hear you. For me.
Yeah, but I muted you and the
Headphones?
feedback loop stopped.
Are you using headphones, Radar?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but I muted you and the feedback loop stopped. Somebody else's way.
God damn it! Sorry, that's my tablet. My bad. I'm on it.
Oh my God! You let Radar take the
There you go,
blame for
Linker.
you. Now Radar's gonna kill himself or at least get drunk.
I don't have money to do either.
Wow.
That's
So poor he can't even kill himself.
Hey, bridges over the river are free unless there's a toll bridge.
What the fuck?
He's got a really elaborate
Sorry.
plan that involves a mountain of cocaine. Leave him alone.
Hey, wow. There you go.
Is this on YouTube?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Like live on YouTube, or we had to put it after?
No,
No.
we're live on the internet right now, man.
We're live. You pull your dick out, Nick will get his channel taken down. Or propped up, if you know what I'm saying.
Sounds like a good time to pull your dick out.
Yeah, it's a good time to pull your dick out.
It's out.
All right.
Tonight, Nick was even nice enough to wait for me to finish with my wife.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to finish the Chinese food that I bought, so
Well, there you go.
Is that a euphemism for something?
maybe.
Is that the Asian eating that Chad never got to
Yeah.
I got another amazing burrito today.
do? Ooh.
Yeah.
Was it a free burrito?
It was actually because
Ah.
I went out of town last night to Elliott Lake. That like the pictures I was sending and stuff of me and the ductwork.
Yeah.
We did the hospital there, which had never been done in 60 years. But it's a hospital, so it was just like a bunch of greasy dust, and the ductwork was huge. So I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna crawl in there and just." It was actually a lot of fun. Took us 9 hours to do the job though,
Holy fuck.
and then we had a hotel room. But my boss bought a prepaid Visa card for us, just buy whatever. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I got home, I was like, you know what, I'm buying a burrito.
They work with hookers?
I don't think so. Maybe actually, if they have, you know what, all they have for the, I know you can get that little adapter for your phone thing where it's like a tap that has a tap feature, but the prepaid Visa has to have the swipe. So I don't know if a hooker would have that ability. And
the only hooker in North Bay was Square.
we had to get receipts. So I'm not sure if that's something they provide either.
The hookers in North Bay still use Blackberries.
Oh my God. That's barbaric.
They're rocking out with their Palm Pilots.
Oh,
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
Well, no, they are Palm Pilots, but that's
And they are.
Nice.
that's
There you go.
for $5.
And the few that can own a video game use Ventrilo.
Ventrilo.
I remember Ventrilo. That was we used that in Warcraft.
Come on, let's be more realistic. The hookers in North Bay, you have iPhone 4s.
Oh my God. Dude, I remember my fucking friend in high school had a Palm Pilot, and he used to fucking like show us, oh, look at this porn I got. It was like black and white JPEGs.
Titties.
They're probably like 20 pixels by 40 pixels. They were so bad. Like, I
Like
like
if
porn, guys.
Yeah, look, if I shrink the size of the picture, you can kind of see a titty, maybe.
That's like when you're a kid, like 7, 8 years old, you're trying to watch like naughty movies. You're switching to channel number 47 where it's all like fuzzy, but you can probably make out a tit.
Like the squirrel. Hey, there's a tit.
Wait,
You're not sure. You're not sure if it was an elbow or a nipple, but now in your later years, you're really turned on by women with short sleeve shirts on.
I was gonna say, through no fault of my own, I may have ejaculated to a bald man's head.
Oh.
Through no fault of your own. Okay.
Well, it's like when you're trying to finish off to a porn movie, and then and then it's like right as like you're getting there, and then they just zoom in on the guy.
Oh God.
Yeah, let's look straight.
Like
Let's look
some
straight
of
up
those-
his asshole, because the thing I want to see is like his balls and dick.
Yeah.
God. Anybody remember ASCII porn?
Yeah,
ASCII?
Yeah.
No.
some
porn.
video game, some like pornographic video games early on used ASCII porn for their
Yeah.
fucking graphics.
I think I've seen like vague memories of that weird shit back in my younger days.
And
My
then
one-
one
my-
day,
my-
the
Gotta Google it.
My one cousin had this. My one cousin was like right into computers when like computers first came out, kind of bigly in like the 80s kind of shit. I said bigly, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, when they first kind of really started to explode, home computers back in the day, and he was all into like the BBCs and the message boards and all that crazy shit. Had like one of the first internet connections in town type shit. Was right into all this shit, and yeah, he showed me some weird shit, really weird shit.
Did he ever show you his dick?
He did not.
That would have been funnier if he did.
then a little game called Leisure Suit Larry came along, and the world changed.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to. Well, I never really got a chance. I played Leisure Suit Larry, but I never really got a chance to really play through it back in the day. I was a LucasArts Adventure kid, not a Sierra Adventure kid.
Oh, like Secret of Monkey Island and
Oh yeah, I love.
I played a lot of.
Sierra.
I played a fair bit of Space Quest and that kind of shit.
Day of the
Mhm.
Tentacle.
Yeah,
Actually,
so
well, when my mom bought our first family like decent computers, a Pentium 133, then me and my
Oh,
buddy
yeah.
then we overclocked to a 166.
Oh,
Yeah. And I ended up doing. I had a co-op, like when you're in high school, you do a co-op at a different place to learn a trade, whatever. I was a computer store and got a bunch of extra. My Pentium 133 had like 100 megs of RAM back in the day when nobody had more than like 16. It was awesome.
Ooh.
But yeah, Duke Nukem. I got the guy to throw that in for free when we got the computer for like
the
the like $2,000 computer back then, which wasn't really
Yeah,
by
and
today's standards is just garbage. But yeah, and I'm like, can you throw in this $50 game? He's like, yeah, sure, here. Have it. I'm like, yeah. I played a lot of that over the modem back in the day. It was fun.
Yeah, that is. Duke Nukem 3D was awesome back in the day, but as I was saying, I was a LucasArts kid, so I never got to play Leisure Suit Larry. Eventually, I got to play it, but I've never really played through those games. But of course, being the man I am, I've looked at YouTube clips of all the nude scenes and that. And there's very few actual nude scenes. Like I was told by my friends, oh yeah, you can have full on sex, and it's like a porn game. It's awesome. It really wasn't. It was really like a wacky 80s comedy, like Caddyshack or something, where you may get a boob here and there, but really.
Yeah, it wasn't nearly as racy as it was made out to be.
Yeah, but it was. Oh man, that game was propped up.
Well, it's like now, like all the violent video games is causing all the shit going down. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Fucking
What?
idiots. They're blaming video games on the.
Oh,
recent,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
When there's like
Even though countries that have way more video game playing
Japan,
have nothing as far as like mass. Yeah,
Japan
it's-
hasn't had one in like 5 years.
Yeah, and even when the one they had was like like not that it's and then you see the whole Neil deGrasse
raised by a knife.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Did you see his tweet? He posted a tweet that said and like people were losing their minds when it's like 500 people every 48 hours in America die because of medical errors. That's staggering to me.
Really? That much?
Yeah, there was a bunch of and there's a bunch of people that die 48 hours of suicide and other things like homicide, not like mass shit, and he's like, mass shootings are terrible, but there really are a lot of issues.
There are a lot of doctors that came on there and contradicted them, but at the end of the day, I guess the thing is, it's like, yeah, you could die in a car. It's the same thing with a plane crash versus a car crash. Like, yeah, statistically, you're more likely to die in a car than a plane. But when you die in a car, you're on the ground. It's probably quick. It's probably painless. You're in a fucking tin hot dog flying 35,000 feet, and you suddenly decide to descend and crash, and your plane breaks in half. You're fucking falling for 2.5 minutes before you fucking hit the ground. So guess what?
I actually
I'd much be happier dying in a car.
I feel like that whole statistic is kind of skewed because when you think about it, like pretty much every single air crash, everybody dies almost every single time. Like,
For the
okay,
most part,
occasionally there's a couple survivors. Occasionally, like Sully happens and he saves everybody, but usually plane hits something, everybody dies because there's so much. Just boom, big explosion. A
Yeah,
car,
pretty much.
and then there are so many car accidents. You can hit somebody in a car and be fine. Like,
Yeah,
like
I've
how
been-
what percent? Like how many car accidents? Like just I don't know the statistics, but just kind of think about your head. How big?
There are-
How many car accidents probably happen in just our country alone in a day, and how many of those involve a fatality? You know what I mean? I bet it's like like there's probably at least 1,000 fender benders a day.
Oh yeah.
A minimum,
Oh, yeah.
30 million people minimum, and like I'd probably maybe like what, maybe 5 people killed a day in car. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even
something like
like.
that,
It's
I was seeing some stats yesterday. I think it was on Now This or something like that. Yeah. The thing is, guns. It just makes the news more. But you have to look
yeah.
at statistically by numbers. Everybody owns a car and drives all the time, while a very much less proportion of those people have guns. So the most destructive by numbers is guns. Unfortunately, you get way more people dead by car crashes, yes, but per amount of guns, more people.
well, like there's the number of guns in America is
11 million.
it's ridiculous. It's probably higher. Like whatever the stats say, it's probably higher because of all the black market shit they're not. Maybe like it's astonishing how many guns are down there.
By the way, Eric Gilbert says, "Cheers, fools! Cheers, Eric."
Hey man, what's going on?
Gilbert?
Then you get the counter argument. Well, if we get rid of all the guns, people are just going to start stabbing people. Yeah, I'd like to see you be able to stab 30 people and murder them within a minute's time.
In Toronto, the mayor was proposing like a handgun ban, and people are losing their fucking minds. Like really? Like we're in Canada. We're not with the gun culture. Isn't like why do you feel?
I would actually argue most people in Toronto seem to be supporting him, as far as I've heard. But
really, that's good. But I've seen. I think I only saw like 1 or 2 posts, but a lot of the comments were just people losing their minds. And actually, they were from newspapers here in North Bay, or like the online thing here in North Bay. And to be honest, the mindset of a lot of this city is a little fucking warped and wrong. Like a lot of like so many of these people are like Pride Week happens, and the newspaper will put an article, and people just fucking hate that. It's fucking horrible. And then the gun thing today, that was a lot of people from North Bay were freaking out about the handgun ban in Toronto. That's how my city works. Because
because a lot of North Bayans want their handguns because safety.
North Bay, for its size, does have like the crime is kind of random and weird and occasionally bad, but
it's probably more like petty crime, though, I would imagine.
Yeah.
No, people getting mugged with guns and fucking knocked out and shit, and fucking people where someone was murdered like a couple months ago. It's like it's not like crazy shit, but compared to what it was when I was younger, it's a little bit of crazy shit.
That's what happens when you have rap.
You know what? I'll give you that. I fucking hate rap. But at the same time, like the fact they're trying to blame video games and stuff is just
no.
It's
yeah, it has nothing to do with the fact. Here's the thing, right? And again, I'm not necessarily against guns per se. My whole thing is guns. If you want to make the car argument, lots of people have cars. We have some regulations to try to prevent people that shouldn't drive to not drive. If you've got a bad driving record, if you've got certain illnesses, if you
have to get the first license, then go for like a year, then get the second license, and the cars are way more like so. Someone is way less likely. It happened in Toronto like a year or 2 ago, so it happens sometimes. But way less likely to like try to go on a murder spree with a car, GTA style, than they are to grab a gun and do that. Like the regulations are kind of backwards when you think about that. Like guns are the things that should have all this fucking training and mandatory regulations and shit like that, but they don't.
Well, and the thing
What was
is,
that, Radar?
That was cool, Nick. They made like a strobe effect there. That was cool.
Wow. The thing is, they try, and again, they don't do it perfectly for sure. They try to regulate cars and licenses and stuff like that. Whereas with guns, it's kind of like Americans especially, and I'm not saying Canadians are perfect either, but Americans especially, it's just like we don't need to regulate guns at all. It's like I got nothing against a responsible gun owner owning a gun. In fact, I think most responsible gun owners, probably like 98% of them, are completely fine. It's obviously there's illegal guns, and it's hard to do that. But then there's the whole thing of like there's also gun show loopholes and shit. Like, oh well, this fucking redneck on his compound can stockpile like a gazillion rounds of his automatic chain gun or whatever the fuck he has. You know, in certain states you can have fucking rocket launchers and sniper rifles and shit like that. It's like you don't need that, and if your state allows it, there should be very strict regulations how to get it.
I grew up around all kinds of like all my uncles and my grandpa and shit. They did all kinds of hunting. There were all kinds of guns all over the place, and every now and then, like if I was out with them and they were hunting, they'd give me the gun and show me what to do and let me take a couple shots here and there. I never killed anything because I didn't want to kill anything, but. And I had a pellet gun growing up as well, so me too. It's just like again, like I know all about guns. Like never fucking aim it at somebody. Always make sure it's fucking not loaded when you're walking around and stuff. Like it's just basic common sense. Really, a gun is a deadly fucking weapon, straight up.
It's a tool designed to kill. I mean, it's a tool, but it's a tool designed ultimately to kill things.
Yes. Hey, look at my tool. I can open a beer can with it.
I mean, I don't mind if people collect like historic guns or have a couple guns. I don't. That's not like a big issue to me. It's the people who are irresponsible with them.
Or like what Greg's saying, like the people that like hoard them, expecting like there's
so many
places.
I want to have a collection of guns. I need to stockpile in case I have to help overthrow the fucking government.
Yeah.
Well,
so many places where like you go into someone's property and like the signs are like trespassers will be shot is like such a big mentality in a lot of places down there where it's just like when Pokemon Go, whatever the fuck it was, first came out. There was a big thing where somebody was like they were out chasing Pokemon. Yeah. And they ended up in some guy's backyard, didn't realize it, and the guy started shooting at them. Because they're playing a fucking video game.
There was one kid that died, a Asian 17-year-old that inadvertently walked into Compton, and he was found murdered.
Really? I didn't know about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and there's one other guy, and another Asian kid fell off a cliff in California.
See, I can see that happening. It's like this. It's like people that follow the GPS that
the river. People are morons.
Yeah.
And
Asians, their sense of direction's really bad. So I mean,
they can't.
I'm going to cut out the racism and then talk about the chat. Oh, it's Paul. Speaking of racism,
and they tried NASCAR in China, but they went right.
Cheers, guys. Eric Gilbert says he's drinking Scotch and Hardy.
We got one slot left in here.
Yeah, come on in, Paul.
Really? We only have 6 guys in here?
Yeah, we can only have 6.
Yeah.
Lee is asking Eric Gilbert what Scotch. Deanston 2008 Bordeaux red wine cast, holy in French oak wine. Oh, that sounds interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
Oh, it's in French oak and not English oak?
Huguenot?
Huguenot. I think they're going to ban men.
The French oak is a lot more pretentious than the English oak.
Well, French oak is actually a lot. It actually imparts a lot less flavor than, like an American.
Don't you come at me with your fucking logic. I was making a joke. God damn you.
Yeah, you're a racist. What can I do?
Fuck off, asshole.
It's terrible. I'm trying to bring racial harmony here, and you're trying to tear people apart.
Very few chunks again in this latest version of Sparkle Puff I'm having. Ooh. Speaking of, we never actually that never even happened. What is everyone drinking? Now that everyone's probably almost done their beer.
I finished my beer already. I'm having a Counterpart Hustle and Flow. Okay, hold on, let's get it in the camera.
Put it actually in front of the camera.
Hazy double IPA.
Nice. How is it?
What is it?
2%. It's good. I gave it an 8 out of 10. It's good. It's not amazing, but good.
And what's motherfucking Lee having?
Oh, on the camera.
I'm having a Roof Hound Garage Band hazy
Yes.
pale ale.
In a stubby
Cool.
bottle, really?
Well, it's a tall stubby.
Oh, Ron,
Yeah,
I didn't know what
It's like-
tall
it's like-
stubby was a thing. That's cool.
Triders has the same bottles.
It's like my penis, a tall stubby.
It seems
Whoa.
extra. It seems like
All right,
extra
moving on.
hipstery.
What are you drinking there, Redbeard?
I just finished a can of incredibly non-chunky Sparkle Puff.
And guy without a camera, what are you drinking?
Me?
Yeah, drinking
What do you think?
nothing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm drinking a Hop Trip Brewed IPA from Zagara Song in glassware.
Oh, Garrison's got a Tiku. They got the Tiku.
Garrison's TQ, although it's Garrison, Halifax, Seaport, but it's actually Teku from their what is it, Cellar series.
No, yeah, you have to say
No.
Tiku. Tiku has to be said all the time. now. Tiku.
Right.
Does anybody know? Is it supposed to be like? Does anybody know for sure? Is it Teku or Tiku?
No, it's like Teku. I just say Tiku to fucking troll people.
I like Tiku though. It's fun.
Yeah,
Heck cool.
and it imparts the sense of goofiness that should be imparted on such a stupid looking
Is
glass.
Teku like lemonade?
You know what? It's a stupid looking glass. I'll agree with that. But I had one and it's gone, and I miss it. And yeah, I enjoyed my Tiku.
I dare anyone to prove to me that it can impart any more flavor aroma than just a good straight up snifter can do.
All right, so,
I don't think it does it anymore. Just does the same, but looks kind of
Ash is here.
more.
6 Omicron,
More dating.
6 Omicron, no, Ash Omicron, 6 Omicron was the coming.
Ooh,
All right, so here's the how to pronounce Teku page is Teku, and I swear the middle voice on this page sounds exactly like yours.
Yeah,
So it's almost like you submitted a pronunciation to this thing. Which
play
I
it?
fully
Can you play
believe.
it?
I don't think I can play it with sound. You'll have to. I'll post.
you have to when you're sharing your screen to share your audio as well.
Is it really?
Nice.
Yes, there's a little checkbox.
So what is going on, gentlemen?
Let's see if I can do it here.
Not allowed. We're just solving the world's problems.
And you do it.
Yeah,
I can do this.
typical Wednesday night then, right?
Like back out of that, Nick, and then re-go
The
into
settings?
the screen share thing, and the first box that pops up, I think it has a little fucking checkbox that says like share your. audio
There we
as
go.
well.
Okay, I see it. All right. Is it feedback loop now? Because you can hear me.
No,
No, a little bit of something, but
it's
no,
just
fine.
sharing the audio of whatever page you're sharing, basically.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
wait.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That sounds exactly like you were.
Yeah, you know
Um,
that sounds like a Yort thing he would do. Just to prove a point, because he's a bitch that way. So fuck him.
You know what?
He's the one that provided the voice of Microsoft.
Is there a way to submit a change to that site and tell them they're wrong and make a Tiku?
I could, yeah, I think you can just like user submit into that. So I could go in there. I could say Tiku. I could say.
And then I'll change it for like a whole
Call
bunch
it
of things.
call it
Like,
TQ.
like, what do you spell women in Arabic?
It's really like, is anybody else noticing? Like, personally, I got the actual fucking StreamYard thing on my screen in front of me, and I got the stream for comments on my tablet right here, and on the StreamYard page in front of me, my camera quality is fucking beautiful. On the actual stream, it's really not that great tonight compared to like what it's been previously.
No, you look fine on the actual YouTube.
As
Yeah,
long
it's
as
just
we
your
see
face
a
right here.
beard, you're okay.
Again,
I mean, there's only so much you can do. Come on.
Well, I'm just like, you know what, asshole.
It does look kind of crappy, but if we go over to Ash, he looks crappy. If we go over to Greg,
look good, man.
Greg also
No,
looks
I-
crappy. I look maybe a bit better, but still crappy.
But again, the last time when I did it, and Ashley was there and Chad was there, their camera quality and mine was glorious. Maybe it's because there's 6 people. Yeah.
Maybe. I
It was like the
I
night that
told-
I did the test, and Chad came on, and he was at a bus stop or something, waiting for his wife to come get him. And he was on mobile, and he was coming through clearer than he's ever come through in one of his own live
You
streams.
know, I would not be half surprised if mobile actually works better through all these things, because most of the programs these days, they kind of develop them with mobile in mind, to market to.
Yeah, but again, like I said, Chad was the only one on mobile, but Ashley looked better than he does right now, and I looked better on YouTube, like clearer, not better than I do right now. Sharper. What is that? A sour from Osthouse?
Yeah, it's an Oast House.
Really?
Began aging on October 12th, 2017.
I haven't had an Osthouse beer in a long time.
Oh, this is gonna be a fucking loud
Do
one.
it. Nice. Don't hold it. Let it pop.
Here it goes. You guys ready?
Do you need a chainsaw?
Jamie, I hope you're screen capping this, because this is just gross.
Oh, it's gonna go soon.
What do they got?
Ah. That was all right. Well, that wasn't quite as impressive as you were leading it up to be, but it was all
That
right.
reminds me of Maxwell House at the beer fest 3 years ago when we had one of those kind of beers and then it popped up on him and then in the sink.
Did you say Maxwell House?
Did you call Maxwell House?
Yeah,
He
That's
totally
fucking awesome.
He totally said Maxwell House.
sometimes
yes.
I call
That's
him
great.
Maxwell House. Yeah.
Totally
That
what
one's
I heard.
going.
Oh, this
That
is
one's
neat.
going in the fucking lexicon.
It's in the beer nomicron somewhere.
What are you doing,
right,
Nick?
right up to
This is
Macwell
mobile
Star.
right there.
And
Whoa.
speaking of Tekus, here we go.
Nick, what are you doing?
Or a Tiku.
There's an earthquake in New Brunswick.
Dirty Glass Mafia.
Has there ever been earthquake in New Brunswick in the last 100 years?
Yeah, actually, there's been a few. Not very
Small ones,
powerful.
I guess.
Ones, like nothing more like probably a 3 something.
We had a 4.1 here. A couple
Nick,
years ago.
what the fuck are you doing?
Checking out my mobile quality.
Oh,
Looks
it's worse than your camera quality.
It's shitty.
Yeah,
It
you
looks
are
like
like you're
complete
getting
hot
we're getting
garbage.
about like maybe 5 or 6 FPS right now.
Oh,
It's great.
Montreal Canadian
Oh,
shirt. Montreal Canadian
Oh,
shirt.
that had to be like Earth.
This is really cool. This actually has like the carbonation of like a soda. It's like the carbonation is just streaming to the top and then popping.
We can't see anything because Nick is focused on
I know
your
Nick
face.
is showing us his face.
All right, let's go back to. Oops.
Zero head, but it's like just streaming up to
This
the
looks
top.
like pop.
Yeah.
Wow,
It,
wow,
it
that is
sounds like
Is
pop.
it good?
I don't know.
Well,
Jesus.
fucking.
Have you tried it through osmosis yet, Ashley? Have you like sucked it through the air magically?
Great. It's great. That was the new sampling maneuver, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
It's that's great. Doggy style.
The doggy, the doggy ladle.
Who doesn't like a little doggy stuff?
Nova Scotia's had 4 fucking earthquakes in the last year. One of them was a 3.8.
Fuck it, Nick. What are you doing? Stop taking dumps.
Jesus.
Fuck, I'm right here, Greg.
Uh,
That was pretty
Oh
good.
my god, I didn't know Nick was here. I'm so embarrassed.
Did anybody go back to the watch all the past hangouts with Nick, and whenever he takes one of his mid hangout power dumps, watch and see if his camera shakes at some point. So maybe we'll know.
Yeah,
There's like
that was the 3.8 earthquake last week, I think.
What's on the direct opposite end of Quispamsis, New Brunswick?
Say what?
So you mean on the other side of the earth?
Yeah.
It would be actually, I think, China or Thailand.
Okay.
No, really, it is.
Technically,
I think that's from here,
part that goes straight
because
down.
here it was actually right in the middle of China.
I'm pretty
Oh, yeah.
sure the core of the Earth is going to absorb anything like that.
Yeah.
The Earth's
Well,
a pretty big
it's
thing.
not, then. If
No,
anything, we just
because the core
suck it in and
actually-
amplify it.
The core actually
Unless
amplifies it, yeah.
Nick, if Nick is able to aim his trajectory, I would suggest aim it to the caldera of Yellowstone and just set that thing off and just make a bunch of problems go away.
And
So
yeah,
Corey,
and then everybody's just gonna shoot each other.
I just don't know how Nick could launch. I imagine Nick's got power behind his dump, but I can't imagine he's got that much power.
Yeah, what he needs to do is he needs to just save up some money, get some extensive drill equipment, drill a hole through the earth, come out the other side in China, and that's where his shit will go. He just shit down into China.
Yeah, here's the answer to your question.
And you can just drill through the molten core.
Yeah, no, there's no molten core.
You would come out the other side from here, south of Australia.
Isn't that like the source of like major tsunamis in the?
No, it'd be more north
Is
than that.
Is that
like
actually like a
Indonesia.
web page that shows you that right there? Is that what you're saying?
Called Antipodes map.
Yeah, I thought it was like.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Start getting all these reports off the coast of Australia of black water.
There's like
brown water, actually.
I just got a new subscriber.
Meanwhile, there's an Australian Navy ship being swollen by a rogue wave.
Let's see what's on the other side of the planet from North Bay.
Nice. Zoom out of it. Where are we there?
Just further up.
Yeah. Just further up.
Further up.
It just goes to show how far away the fucking wow.
Well, and it's weird too. It's weird too because it shows you that like everyone says like it'd be China or something, but it's way down because of the Earth being round. People don't think of it that way.
That would be funny if you're looking at the Google images of that particular spot in the ocean, you find that fucking plane that disappeared 4 years ago.
I feel like maybe if you're in South America, would you come out in Asia?
Probably.
Is anyone actually watching the comments at all? I don't know.
Oh, we're kind of half watching it.
Oh, there's nothing new. Oh well,
Eric Gilbert says something about the Deanston is 58.7% and tastes like someone made a cherry blossom with strawberries and red hots included. That's actually kind of sounds interesting.
Red hot.
Like red hot?
Red
hots. Like
Red hot.
Probably the candy, actually.
The candy, like cinnamon candies, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because red hot's
we end up in the middle of the fucking sea as well. I don't know how well
You're thinking hot rods, I think.
hot rods. Yeah.
Anywhere in
Or
Canada is going to end up in the Arctic Sea.
Yeah, I feel like Canada, the whole this is a kind of this is like a revelation to me right now. This whole thing.
I just think that there's not dry land on the other side.
That's Alberta. You're still in the ocean south of.
Well,
You're still in the same fucking ocean. That's how big the
hang on,
ocean
try
is.
Yukon. Try Yukon. You're probably in South Africa. Or
Yeah,
not
probably.
Well, no, you can get try Labrador. You can get a bit more over than where you were, Nick. Try somewhere in Labrador.
Well, Labrador is going to be more
Labrador.
You might be in Australia. If you get in Australia, then that's probably the only place in North America you can basically try to
Look at this.
actually.
It just goes to show how fucking big the ocean is down there.
Labrador is going to be right in the central part
I
of the
think to me it shows how big Canada is.
No, I'm not. I think Labrador.
Oh, I was way wrong.
What is this you're putting here?
Happy Valley Goose Bay.
That's I don't know the area, so.
Well, it's Labrador.
Why do I get the feeling that after this hangout is over, like Redbeard's gonna walk out into his backyard, he's gonna look at the hole he was digging, and he's just gonna be like, "Well, there goes another fucking plan down the fucking tubes."
Yeah, see, even Labrador.
He wanted to steal gold from China or something.
Yeah, he was like, I'm just gonna steal from them stupid ching chongs.
But
even though as soon as you said that, I brought up the molten core thing, so like. Okay.
You were going to dig around it. That was your plan. It was like, it's getting a little hot, so I'm going to move sideways now.
I thought you were digging because of a hollow Earth theory.
Yeah, you were looking for the reptilians in the hollow Earth.
Ooh.
If anything, I'd do that before going for gold in China.
In the lost world of dinosaurs and shit.
Haven't you guys all watched the documentary Journey to the Center of the Earth featuring what's his nuts from the mother?
I've watched it and I've read the book as well, so like I'm all up on that shit.
You mean the movie The Core?
No, oh fuck.
I seen the original fucking Journey to the Center of the Earth with fucking Pat Boone in it, motherfucker.
I think I might have seen that when I was a kid. Like I saw a lot of those. I'd be at my grandma's house being babysat or something like that, and she'd have on the old. I saw a shit ton of movies that had monsters done with stop motion back when I was a kid, kind of thing.
So, Ashlexicron, what are you talking about? What documentary?
It's not a documentary.
He was making a joke about the Brendan Fraser movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, thank you, Brendan Fraser.
Oh, I think Brendan Fraser is canon.
Yeah, after the Mummy 1, it was shit.
What happened to him? Where'd he go?
He
in,
got chubby and lost a lot of his hair and got fucking like roots implanted and shit. And,
he lost most of his
Hey, he
money.
was Encino Man back in the day.
yeah.
Are you
He lost most of his money.
Oh
on
yeah.
the breakup.
There's pictures of him online where it's like if you like look at like Brendan Fraser hair loss or whatever, and you can.
Oh, he's got some of his hair back.
Yeah,
Now
yeah. Some
doing
of
a good
his
job
hair,
now.
quote unquote.
What's that show he's in there? That not Marvel, but Marvel. No, DC.
No, it's the Doom Patrol, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently that's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen an episode yet, but
What was the last movie he was in?
Shitter.
I don't know. The
Like the last thing I can remember would be like, what was it? When did the Blast from the Past come out after or before the Mummy? Remember Blast from the Past where fucking Christopher Walken's his dad?
Yeah, the Fallout Shelter.
I would say the Mummy 3, where it's in China.
That was a long time ago. I got some cheese curds from Thornhill.
This Mummy was
Are
actually
you just
not
eating
bad.
cheese curds raw?
It was a
Barbecue cheese curds.
Oh, that's why they're orange.
They're cheddar, but they're also flavored. And they're
See, look at that! Look at this shit! Look at this shit, Redbeard.
What am I looking at?
Is my screen not sharing?
No.
No.
Oh, hold on a second. I have to add it. That's why.
Oh, okay.
The suspense.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just called like 15 years later. That's just the way it is.
It's called getting old. Jesus.
Has he ever tried shaving his head? Like maybe he has a decent head to have a shaved head.
I'm also going to throw it out there that all of us, except for maybe Nick and maybe Vincent, aren't really in a position to talk about hair loss.
Oh, I got lots of hair. It's scary.
Oh, I'll give you
I'll
that
talk
for
about it
sure.
all I want because at least I have the fucking nuts to fucking shave my head and not like pretend I still have hair.
Well, that's the thing. When you
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
that point, just shave your fucking head. Like, who cares? Like,
And also my
Like-
career isn't dependent on like looking handsome.
True.
So you know.
oh, I disagree with
you
that.
do it anyway. You do it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Like myself, I
rough life.
let it go for like maybe like 2 weeks one time, a couple few months ago, and like you can feel like all around the back here, like you can feel like there's lots of hair, all kinds of hair back here, and then smooth, and then pretty much up here. I feel like if I let it grow, I'd have a horn of hair somewhere like here growing out, and then just like smooth, all kind of George Costanza thing going on. It would
Oh,
blow your horn.
there was that chick, that Rachel Weisz.
That is fucking crazy, man.
So he's done nothing but TV series since 2015.
something like that. Yeah, he did a bunch of like direct-to-video movies and shit like that after his
Yeah.
career kind of slowed
Because he was a fucking
He has a
big time movie star for a while there. And like,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
He has
I still got some money.
a movie coming up with who the fuck is this guy?
Well, it's like fucking what's the guy's Rick Moranis, Honey I Shrunk the Kids guy.
Yeah, but he quit because his wife died.
Yeah,
but
he had to
at
take
that-
care of his kids.
At the same time, though, I have to say he never said that he like quit. He always said that like if the right role came along, yeah, I'd come back to it. But right now, I'm taking care of my family. From what I read.
Hey, here's a fun fact. My office manager, who I used to work with, used to date Rick Moranis, and of course she's fucked. She used to fuck them, and she said for a guy his size, he's actually pretty impressive downstairs.
Good for him.
Great.
Isn't that what's usually the thing?
Because of course that is a thing that Greg would find out from the conversation.
It's amazing that I would know somebody that had sex with Rick Moranis.
I know a girl that touched what's his face, the kid from Cornwall. There, he touched her penis. She touched his penis. That fucking guy there. He was,
The kid from Cornwall.
yeah,
Oh, fuck.
the popular actor from Cornwall. There, he was in.
He's an
First
actor.
Man, Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
Ryan Gosling, yeah. Former colleague of mine at VRL, she touched his penis while they were going out when they were 14.
all right.
Who doesn't love to touch a penis? Why not?
That's
'Cause
the
that
coolest
was-
story
that
he's
was
ever
like-
heard at work. Is the girl who
Because
works
that was
at
like
Restaurant
right before
Gosling's
his
penis.
TV commercial role, and like 2 years before he was in that Breaker High. Remember Breaker High when they're all on the boat?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
I don't remember that. Wasn't he in
The Young Hercules, not long after that.
Alone After Dark, or where the fuck that show was?
Yes, when he was about 13, 14, he was in an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Afraid of the Dark, yeah.
One of the later half episodes, yeah. You're right. Neff Campbell was there.
Mm-hmm.
He did one of those, and
She's another one that just kind of like hasn't really been around.
the chick from Firefly did two or three episodes. Jewel State,
Yeah, Jewel. Yeah,
the girl that does the engineer on Firefly.
I had a huge crush on Nev Campbell when I was like a teenager, and like I didn't watch Party of Five,
Me
but
either.
my sisters did, and I'd like
So you would just
be around. I'd look at it because she was hot.
back and forth.
But then I remember what was that movie that she was in fucking with Denise? Was it Denise Richards? Was that her
Wild
name?
Things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
God.
Nev Campbell showed nothing. Denise Richards showed everything. The reason I was Nev Campbell in a like fucking makeout chick movie. Oh my god, yeah. And then it's like
Dream.
just I was so let down.
She got naked later.
Yeah,
Yes,
another movie.
that was like 2 years ago. And the
She
movie
has?
was from 2 years ago.
yeah. Well, Nev Campbell.
But it's like not young anymore, so it's
Well, she claimed she would never get naked, and then she ran out of money.
Well, it'd be like what was Spartacus, when Lucy Lawless got naked in
yeah.
Spartacus, and it was like
That's everybody.
that's old Xena.
Yeah, but it's still good looking though.
Oh, she
Yeah.
was so hot in Spartacus.
I won't deny that, but yeah, it was definitely like not in her prime.
I did not fucking understand why she got so naked in Spartacus, and then she was in the Walking Dead. Sorry, not the Walking Dead.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead series, and the one nude scene she had apparently was done with a body double. I'm just like, why? Like you were already naked so much in the other series. Why?
Yeah.
She might not have enough time to get in shape, or they just didn't have the money to pay her to get naked.
probably.
Yeah.
So
Nick, what you just pour, buddy?
D's Nuts says WTF.
Jeez,
And what I just poured is a Hell Bay dark cream ale.
Ooh, a dark. I never
Dark
even heard of
cream
a
ale.
dark cream ale.
How was your trip, by the way, Nick? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a good time. Went to Harsborough, Nova Scotia, and saw some of the sights around there. I'd start naming names. The only person who probably knows them is Lee,
Did
maybe.
you take some award-winning photography?
I don't know. I haven't loaded anything up on the.
Hey,
I haven't really taken the pictures off the cameras yet, so.
Hey guys, if you
Yeah.
say Lee, if you pronounce Lee's name backwards, it's Eel.
Yes.
Oh my God, he's an eel.
Yeah. No, that's true.
And you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? If you say
Yeah,
radar
yeah.
backwards, it's radar.
Eel.
See.
Oh my God.
Those are
So-
absolute truths.
So some of the pictures on the. There's one of my black and whites of a abandoned house that we came
It looks like
across.
fucking.
Did you go into
wintertime.
it?
What?
It looks like
Did you
the
go
house.
into the abandoned house?
What? We didn't. Well, a couple of us went inside, but I didn't go in.
Why
Oh,
not?
come on, Nick.
That looks like the house where
Wheels
that
is here.
freaking anchor.
Nick
fell
can't.
in
Nick can't go into places that are that structurally unsound in case he accidentally unless he accidentally poos his pants and earthquakes it all down. You never know.
How much poo could Nick have in his pants?
You never know, man.
It's only trespassing if you get caught, man. Like,
Nick, we're very disappointed in you. You should.
who the hell would abandon a house like that? Isn't it right on
it's
the
a
ocean?
nice place. It was right on the ocean.
I would fucking
Dude.
go over and move in.
Doing the
Haunted
job.
house.
The job.
Oh
The
no,
job I did.
the house is wrecked.
The job I did last night in Elliott Lake, coming back to North, like I didn't realize it going there because I was so tired driving. On the way back though today, there are so many small towns on the highway that are just like half abandoned buildings. It's fucking outrageous how many abandoned houses.
Elliott Lake is not far from where from Blind River where my car broke down when I drove to Calgary.
Blind Rivers is just like the next kind of. If I had Elliott
No,
Lake
like,
is
almost
off.
the next town over almost.
Well,
Is that
yeah,
when you're driving across the country to bang the fat chick, Nick?
Yes, that was. It already banged her at that point, but
Hey, but you wanted to do it again because why not? I beg my
What-
wife, but I want to do it again occasionally.
What's
Carrie.
the most prominent abandoned house in North Bay? It's the one that the black family left.
oh
They had to
god,
get out of there.
Jesus.
That one black family in North Bay.
Jeez.
I know what the most like prominent. There's a guy, and
look at Eric
that-
Gilbert's
that's,
comment.
that's pretty good. That's not bad.
Yes, It's actually
But
getting backwards.
there's actually Nick
Guilty.
or somebody on here. I'll pull it up on Google Maps here or something like that.
These
There's
is haunted house.
there's a house at the corner of what is it? It's North for the North Bay Castles, and is it 6th? I think it's 6th Avenue.
You know, there's no actual such thing as a haunted house, right? Because ghosts aren't real.
No, that's this isn't a haunted house at all. Okay, here we go. I got Street View.
Oh, why am I still highlighting?
Okay.
Here?
I don't know, because you're a fucking hog for glory. You
Maybe.
fucking
Wow.
bitch.
Wow, Lee is
Oh, I need to go one more block. Here we go. What the fuck is happening?
fucking bringing down the law.
Keep going. Oh,
No,
okay.
vampires are real. If you show us a vampire castle, I'll be into that. I'll bind that. But ghosts, that's fucking bullshit.
Okay,
Give me that
right.
fucking
I
astrology hoodoo.
I like ghosts and vampires.
You can't like
Yeah.
both.
Here we
because
go.
one is not
This-
real. Sorry.
This picture doesn't even do it justice. But there is a house on one of the corners. This is like, and this guy, everything on that house, he's like a junker guy. He's like a picker type guy, and it's like the biggest fire trap the city has ever seen. Every single the house is next.
Oops.
Like,
Sorry.
the house. Sorry, the house is next to him, like over here, and this one and stuff. Their property value went so down that they're now like businesses because nobody wants to live next to this guy. It's like this. It's all this shit, and then you go around the side. I guess I can on this. Hey, Google
I
Maps,
kicked that fucking guy's ass. That guy's got
Look.
some fucking major tisms going on.
Here we go. Here's a side view. Come on, load
Lee,
faster.
you just yell at him and throw stuff at him.
Become pretty.
Yeah, I'll throw
Okay,
dog poop.
here
at
you
him.
go. Look at that.
No.
So that's the house right there, and this is his like backyard. All of this
Oh, that guy needs to be locked up.
shit. It's unreal.
He's like one of those
Like-
go-getters, except for what's
Oh
not
yeah,
funny.
he was on. I guess there's a show like the American Pickers show. I guess there's a Canadian Pickers version, and he was on that, and they basically went to his house, and I think one thing that he had was kind of valuable, and everything else was just garbage.
And he probably wouldn't sell anything anyway.
Oh no, and when you go now, and when you go, if you walk by the house now, there's like a little kind of shrine there with like pictures and a little article and stuff saying that he was on Canadian Pickers. It's
Good Lord.
yeah, it's he's
That's a good thing.
and I met the guy
Wow.
too. Like one of the restaurants I used to work at, we used to hire him to come with a bin and like take all the crap. We were renovating stuff, so I've met the guy, and he straight up is just a Looney Tune. Like he's banned from City Hall, and yet he tried to run for mayor in the last city election.
Oh,
Great.
Wow.
It didn't go well.
Red, are you drinking a Sparkle Puff?
No, this is now a juicy ass.
Did you mix the two?
baby.
I never did actually. Why? I didn't think of it.
actually, are you aware that Redbeard has a wheat beer? Which I don't-
Yes.
I don't know if he's planning to consume tonight, but we'll see.
Like I said, I'm thinking after this one. I have it in the freezer right now. It's still in the box because I'm going to do the unboxing during the review. Just that, like, thank you so much, Greg, kind of thing.
Yes,
But,
give me all the thanks.
yeah, dude, I will because and again, you kind of, I mentioned it was my birthday. But I was doing it jokingly. I also would have paid full, but you're like $15. So $15 is what I paid you for it, and I'm assuming the beer plus shipping was more than $15.
Well, yeah, but we're live, so let's just say I was able to get some shipping help for my work. I didn't really pay for the shipping, so.
Oh.
Did you send him some more beer other than just the beef?
Wait, how come you didn't give me free shipping there, Greg?
Because I can't send your package; it's too fucking big. Plus, you haven't paid me yet. So right now, you're literally Redbeard right now. Redbeard paid me ahead of time.
Okay.
You're good.
Well, how much was the beer worth?
Well, $10. So you just pay me. I just charged you $5 because I figured it would be like 10 or
So just completely ignore the whole birthday aspect of it then.
Oh, your mic's doing that
Mike's doing that
buzzing
stupid
wing
thing.
thingy.
Yeah, no, like the next
know what?
next time I send you a red beer, it'll definitely be full price.
I can fix it. 1 second.
Hold on. In that big box, you just sent him one beer?
It's not that big of a box. I had to put the beer diagonally just so it would fit into it.
Gotcha.
I got the box. It was just a garbage box for my work, and I got a bunch of bubble wrap for my work. So
Bubble wrap.
So same with Nick. Don't worry, Nick. Yours has more exciting things in it.
No way.
Plus, fuck you, Nick. I gave you a free beer. So
I'm reading the news right now. They caught the Loch Ness monster.
What?
Oh yeah, really? No, it's Rosie O'Donnell's took a swim.
Oh.
Am I better? I fix it?
It says better.
For now,
That sounds like your voice.
you're allowed back on the island for now.
If it happens once and I fix it, it generally doesn't happen again. But actually, it happened during a live stream. One of the people told me it was happening, and I was like, you know what? Rather than just end the live stream or like change to my less good audio headset mic, I'm going to see if I can do it through OBS. And yeah, if you like just deactivate your camera and reactivate it, and it can work. Fun. Educational info if anyone needs it.
super fun.
Greg, what are you drinking?
I'm just finishing off my counterpart blueberry sour ale,
Oh, yeah.
which Chris Lezak freaking loved. I don't think I'm quite as enthusiastic as him about it, but it is a very good sour beer. If you get a chance to try it, I'd say it's very well done.
I don't think I've ever had a blueberry sour. I've had blueberry beers, but never a blueberry sour. I feel like that would potentially be pretty tasty.
It's blueberry, lemon zest, and lactose. And oddly enough,
I think that low-key, like, Chris Lezak is kind of fishing to become, like, sponsored by Counterpart or something. Like,
oh, man.
he's all about that brewery. It's pretty
Well,
fun.
I will tell you, when I had a few beers with Chris Lezak there last week, we had a really good time together. And I will say, Chris knows a lot of people there. Like, all these people are walking by. Chris is saying hi to them. It's like Chris is clearly a very important person there.
He's the Counterpart influencer.
Now,
Yeah.
Fridge Fuck, what are you drinking?
What do you think?
Nothing.
Yeah,
You could be having water. Water's good for you.
that's what I'm drinking. That and cucumber sauce.
Can't you afford some fucking cool beer or something? Like, Jesus, dude.
And motherfucking Lee, what are you drinking?
Well, you know what? Some people could actually send me beer mail.
Who do you send beer mail to?
No.
I get
You should really get Guy to be your sugar daddy.
right?
Yeah, why-
Well, now he lives in St. Albert, and that costs gas money.
Oh,
is
yeah.
he hooking up with another cocaine addicted whore?
Well,
Wow. That went dark.
Yeah, sorry, did I say that out loud? I meant to say it quietly in Nick's ear.
What the fuck, Greg?
Nick, you know I like to whisper stuff into your ear whenever I have to.
I know. It's creepy.
That being said, I feel it's time for another beer, but not a weed beer because
I know, you did the same thing as Redbeard.
my wife took away my weed beer. She says, I'm not going to let your friends influence you.
oh my God. Schlexicron, leave your hand right there. Look, okay, on the left side. On the left side. No. Turn it back to where it was.
hey, no, it's better. It's better
turn
now.
It back. Turn your head left. There you go.
It doesn't look.
He's
It
got
doesn't
hair.
seem like I'm looking off into
He's
space
got
anymore.
hair on the
Oh,
left
crap.
side and none on the right side. Look at that.
We actually have Matt from Massive Beer Reviews waiting.
You know, that's just all.
It's like, oh, I just shaved one time. Like, I got lazy.
No, I've seen Ashley in real life. Confirmed. He only has hair on one side.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact.
It goes all the way. It goes all the way down his body too. It's weird.
I was gonna say, yeah,
All right.
Yeah, it's like his ball sack on the left side full
Yeah.
of hair. And
Ashley
the
only
right
has
side
hair on one butt cheek.
All right, we actually have Matt from Massive Beer Reviews sitting in the waiting room on this thing.
I'm gonna leave anyway, so
Goodbye.
All right, okay.
he can he can take
Easy
my
enough.
spot.
Cheers, man.
I will
Here's radar.
yeah,
Cheers,
reiterate how much Ashley catfished his wife.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah.
I
It's just
wonder
a light.
how many people can be in the fucking waiting room kind of thing.
I think I heard there's 7 more or
That'd be
seven
funny.
more anyway.
That'd be funny if you like doing a hangout. There's like fucking 10 people waiting to get in. That'd be just weird.
Matt of Massive Beer Reviews, can you confirm or deny that you have murdered Joe and he's buried on your farm somewhere? Because I have not seen Joe.
No comment.
What's dead may never die.
Yeah.
But my goats will feed forever.
Yes.
Well, for God's sake, when you buried him, I hope you threw a uniform on him because that man is so unprofessional.
He already was wearing his Sabres hat, so.
Oh, that's not a fucking uniform. Jesus Christ.
You know what?
Uniform.
If he wore the entire like,
Yeah, if you want to.
hockey, like,
Yeah, if you pretend to be a hockey player, at least we can go with that. But come on, Joe, you half-assed your life.
even wear a helmet during a review one time. You know, it'd be at least an effort.
Like Joe's been in the chat now and then, but I truly believe that it's just Matt doing an occasional Joe chat just to kind of make us think he's alive. But I really do believe that Joe is dead.
He wished me. He when I did my random birthday stream there, he came in and wished me a happy birthday, but he never replied or anything when I said like thank you so much. He was just like there, say happy birthday and then gone. So it could have been pre-set up somehow. Just like all his reviews that have been released recently, they could have been pre-recorded. He's got like so many in the eventually it'll stop, and then someone will finally be like something's up, and they'll go look for him, and then they'll find the body.
Yeah, so let's establish our alibi by saying happy birthday to Redbeard.
Happy birthday, Redbeard.
Happy birthday.
When was your birthday, dude?
It was August 3rd, so it was a while ago.
Oh,
Not a while ago, but a few days. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Matt, are you doing some batch filming tonight?
Actually, I did a couple of beers, but I did like a kind of like a recap of my trip up to Vermont and shit like that. So about like what I did and the beers that I brought back and all that kind of stuff.
Sweet.
I enjoyed the podcast video. It was good.
It was we had a good time, man. It was fun. You know, you could tell everybody was having a good time. So
Right on. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. Waiting for a period of time where I'm cleaning the house and I can just shove the earbuds in the ear and
there you
forget that
go.
I have children. So
Nice. How's this this thing? What is it? What's StreamYard? How's that working out?
Yeah,
It's
not
all
bad.
right. Aside
It's
from
doing the
that
job.
goddamn icon, which you know you can get rid of that little icon for only $20 a month. It's such a good deal.
Oh, the StreamYard thing that's on
Can you
Greg's
get
Square.
anything else for $20 a month? Or
You can. I think Lee would be able to not be just a little dot. Well, actually, Lee. I don't know if Lee would be able to. Nick might be able to make Lee something else. If like I feel like it's like Nick would be like one person. Like they expect us all to pay $20 a month, kind of thing, or like if could one person do it and make it better for everything, we can give Nick money or something.
If I were to start a Patreon that nobody would invest in.
I sent them a pretty I sent them a very unnecessarily mean email about it because they kept emailing me being like, upgrade your account. I'm like, you know what? Google Hangouts was free for however long with 10 people, and you want me to pay $20 for your 6-person shit? Go fuck yourself.
Or you could spend $5
yeah.
and get fake subs from India and then be done with it at 1K.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Just buy subs for like Greg, you know?
Yeah, but no. Once you get to 1K, you still don't get Hangouts back.
Yeah, Hangouts are dead.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, but you do. I mean, is there a difference between like Instagram, like YouTube Live, and Hangouts? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, like
there
there's no like through the YouTube channel platform kind of thing. There is now no way to have any more than just you.
I got you.
Gone. Like, and I'm hoping they're working on something. It's really weird they didn't have it ready when Hangouts went away, and they're making people go through this stupid shit because.
I mean, you can use like OBS and Discord and shit and run that through it.
Yeah, that'd probably be the easiest.
Well, I tried doing a Hangout. Like Hangouts is still alive. If you go to like hangouts.google.com, it still seems to be alive. And I tried doing a stream of that through OBS, but OBS will not screen capture Hangouts for some fucking.
But
weird
you
reason.
wouldn't do that. You'd do your own. You'd almost have to be the server. You know what I mean? And then stream your OBS stream, right? Is that how it would work? I don't know.
I don't know. It's fine. I tried. I played with it for a good hour, and I couldn't get anything to fucking work with it. It just, and I don't know. Discord there's like an ability to have a video in Discord, but I don't know if you can do like a whole video chat with people in Discord. I don't even know how that works.
No, you can't really do that. No.
Well, there's obviously there's obviously something missing. Like
there's a huge vacuum right now, a huge space. Somebody needs to jump in and be like, "Hey, I'm going to be in the Hangouts."
If they dumped Google Hangouts, it means it wasn't profitable. That's it. There's an Excel sheet that shows it's not profitable, so they dumped it. Yeah. But as far as they're concerned, because that's like a car dealership selling one car a month, they don't give a shit about that stuff. But there's going to be another company that'll fill that void.
Because like Nick is the only one who's like got the weekly live stream that I'm really like a part of, whenever I can be. But I'm sure a bunch of other people out there that I never even heard of, or you guys never heard of, were probably also doing shows weekly or whatever using Hangouts, and all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck, man? Out of nowhere, like, well, I don't know, they gave you notice, but still. Like to have to go to this now where you have to pay $20 a month if you want that little fucking icon to go away. That's just, and then they emailed me back actually, by the way, and they never said anything about like how much of a dick I was. They were all polite and calm and like, yeah, it costs us a lot of money to run our stuff, so we can't. And it's like, it costs you that much? Like if, I don't know.
You know what? They're just trying to fill the void and make some money while doing it.
They're trying to make too much.
Capitalism, man. That's just what it is.
I'd say if it was $5 a month, I'd be down. If it was $5 a month, if anyone from Streamlabs is watching, you bunch of greedy bastards, if you make it $5 a month, a shit ton of more people will be like, yeah, I'll pay that for this service.
Yeah, I mean,
and you'll make more money in the long run.
The whole thing I look at is like it's $20 a month. That's a lot. That's US dollars. Like, I mean, $30 a year is what I would pay for this shit.
Again, yeah, something
even
like that.
$5 a month, which is more than that, would still be worth it, but not fucking.
Yeah, no,
again, not this
20. I didn't even realize.
What's the fucking feedback? Lower your fucking prices.
I didn't even realize it was converted to US. I never realized that. So that's probably about $23, $24 when you convert everything. So. Yeah, that's for a month.
How put it this way, like if like 8 people can 10 people all buy a login, and then they can use that login. Like how many users can stream at once? Like how many people can use it? You know what I mean? Like for example, if this is like a steady thing, there's definitely 6 people on here every week. Then if you break it down, I'm not trying to defend them, but I'm saying you're taking 6 people a week, 4 times a month. You know what I mean? How much does that cost each person a week? 75 cents to stream on Google? Is that bad? You know what I mean? I'm not, again.
It's all about perspective, right? So, yeah. I mean, yeah, for me, I mean, I can't blame someone for trying to make money off a service that they're providing.
I agree, but I
don't think they're trying to make money off the service. I think Google was losing money, and that's why. I think, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but again, they can't judge. Like no, like $20 a month. They expect you to pay fucking what is that? What is that?
But you either choose to buy it or you don't, and then that's shit. Like
it's $240 fucking year.
Yeah, but no one's forcing you to subscribe.
Again, but they're making it annoying.
But you have to understand
right now. Look
from a distance. You're complaining that you're not
getting in my glass.
You want for free still. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Why not? It was free. It was free, and it was awesome. It was free. It worked, and the fact that this fucking platform also does not have the ability to just automatically switch between people when you're talking. Like, come on.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it like this is just like some weird independent little team that made this thing that works, and they gotta get paid for it.
Yeah, I'll give you.
And they're running the servers that are hosting this shit. So
maybe okay. With that said, maybe that is why they're not charging. Because if they charge $5 a month, then maybe way too many. Then maybe they're not ready for it right now. Maybe they will make it cheaper when they're not beta anymore. But if they do that, then anybody that's subscribed or is beta should rightfully feel kind of ripped off because they paid way more money. Because once it becomes like, if they do get like some kind of like really good access to huge fucking storage space and servers, and it's not a problem anymore, and they like, because again, just $20 a month is fucking expensive for something like this, man. It really is. You get there's
yeah, but you don't have to pay that though. Like you can do it for free, so who cares?
True. I'm just saying that and I think if you do pay, you might get access to one or two more people in here, maybe, which would make it a bit more worth it, but still.
Yeah,
also,
right
Google
now this is the best service we've got that's free right now. So
also Google's planning on replacing it. They just haven't rolled it out yet. So
you keep saying that.
It's what all the reports I've read have said, basically, is that they plan on they were just getting rid of Google Hangouts because it was kind of like a atrophied limb of the Google Plus side of things, basically.
Well, I know that they were trying to just get rid of that whole Google Plus thing. So if that was the reason, then I guess. But again,
maybe they never will. Maybe they'll never replace it.
Well, like I said, right now,
way, but whatever.
I've got Google Hangouts, the tab, open in my browser here, and it's still like.
Yeah, like you can start up a Google Hangout, but the last time I tried to do it, it gave you, here's your options for basically broadcasting or whatever. You have to use this like weird service or whatever. One of them doesn't even support fucking Google Hangouts anymore if you go to it.
Yeah. Better Chernobyl doesn't mean you can find a working power plant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice. Rad, I think at the end of the day, it just comes down to the fact that you're a socialist.
Well, there's a hangout happening right now. There's a hangout happening right now in my Hangouts. I'm not sure if it's on. I don't know if it's on live on YouTube, but Drunken One and some other guys are in a hangout right now.
Oh, I bet that's going great.
Oh, they always go great.
Wait,
but
is Drunken One dancing for them yet? Is that what's happening?
I'm not in there.
If you pass out during a live streaming, never hang up from 2 weeks ago, then it's just
it's still going.
Yeah.
Randomly though, like if anybody check right now, I don't think it's live on YouTube right now. So yeah, you can still use Google Hangouts, but I don't think there's a viable way to really stream that to YouTube anymore, like the way it used to be. They didn't get rid of Hangouts. They just got rid of the nice YouTube integration part of it. They just pushed a button and severed that fucking cord for
they
whatever reason.
They severed YouTube from Google Hangouts. They severed YouTube from Google
because they're not making money off it. It's not a mystery. There was a free service that they weren't making money on.
Yeah, and it was kind of like look what we can do. Like back when it started, it was like, look what we can do. This is so.
You know
cool.
what though? Google,
and then it turned into everybody
Google is making so much fucking money every goddamn day.
It doesn't matter though.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But it does. Because why not? Like why not be the giant company and continue to be like a good company and give back a bit to
They've never been
people.
A nice, good company.
I'm just saying though, like, why the fuck not be that nice company? Like,
because
why is it
no
not
okay? In it. That's why. Because they're douchebags. That's the thing. Google have always been douchebags.
True.
Same way I say, why don't you just accept it and not bitch about it? It's the thing.
No, I'm going to keep bitching.
Why don't
you're the worst kind of entitled liberal that conservatives use to argue.
I'm not giving you what you want. Why don't you be nice about that?
It's not so much that you have to be a bitch about it. It's just that you can't be surprised by it. That's the thing. You can't be surprised by the fact that.
I'm not.
I'm surprised about how awful Google is and how inept Google is. 5 years down the road, I firmly believe that if you click the wrong link somewhere on YouTube, it'll probably open up a fucking Google Hangout, even though Google Hangouts will be a distant fucking memory of the past because they're so bad at fucking their code and shit. Like they fuck it up every time.
Listen, if we learned anything from Lethal Weapon 2, it's they fuck you in the drive-thru. That's all
they do. They fuck you in the drive-thru. Yep.
100%.
You can't have everything for free, Carrie.
Socialist. Jesus.
Stand in the
Yeah,
bread line and get your cheese for 5,000
Yeah, we're all-
rubles,
we're
you
all not your
socialist bitch.
We're all not your free burritos, you jerk.
Hey, you keep calling me a socialist like it's a bad thing, but I don't fucking care. I get no
You
problem.
mad about it? Get yourself an AK-47 there, Che Guevara, and overthrow the
Go
government.
run
Let's
for
get it going.
president, Sanders.
And right there, this video is probably never able to be on YouTube.
No, I'm good.
Nah,
good
bro.
one.
Maybe.
Nothing about killing babies or anything like that. So we're good.
We could kill babies, though. Have you
No.
Actually, speaking of not killing babies, but babies, have you guys seen The Boys? The new Amazon show, The Boys.
No, it's not for free, and Amazon doesn't give me it for free, so fuck them in their ass.
Yeah, fuck that.
Why don't they give it to you for free, man?
Amazon never gave it to you for free in the
Wait, you
past.
asking
So
for
what
free
the-
shit, you socialist?
It was
Even when
free
you
in the
subscribe-
past. That's all I'm saying. Google Hangouts was free. Like, what the fuck? It was free. So it's not like I'm saying like, oh, this other thing that was never free should be free. Your logic is completely fried right there.
Classic in perpetuity card.
Even though
Anyway, all I'm
Amazon-
saying, really, really good show. Recommended. Watch it. And the scene, the baby, it's hilarious. I'm not going to spoil stuff.
even being an Amazon Prime subscriber, I still don't get all their subscription stuff for free. So
If you're Amazon Prime, you get video.
not all of it.
I do like the
I
different.
think there's still
You-
some blockades.
no. There's a ton of stuff you don't get for free.
Yeah.
I don't get like the premium music service, but I get all. I can watch video. It's like Netflix. I can watch fucking whatever the hell I want.
Not everything. There's a ton of stuff that you have to pay money to rent on top of that.
Nothing I've ever wanted to watch, but regardless,
Oh.
if you have Amazon Prime, it's an Amazon original series. You can watch The Boys,
Okay, good to know.
and it's a superhero kind of show, but it's. I don't want to spoil anything. Just I watch it so we can talk about it, kind of thing.
The premise is generally that superheroes are all crazy, egotistical, murdering sociopaths.
And
Yeah.
by
And
the way, Amazon
even
used
that-
to be free back in the day all the time, but then they started charging for Prime. Just so you know.
There you go.
Have you watched the Boys, Lee?
No, I just know what it is.
Okay, I again like.
I don't have Amazon anything. I don't have a credit card, so I can't.
Do you have an internet service and the Pirate Bay?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have Pirate Bay. Fuck that. I don't.
Lee doesn't pirate stuff. He buys his stuff legitimately through a stolen.
Sorry, I mean the completely legitimate Bay.
Doesn't have Pirate Bay. He just watches his porn through Pornhub like everybody else.
Nick, what do you
Well,
for?
that's legit.
Like you know, I have Amazon Prime, and I still downloaded The Boys through Pirate Bay because it was like faster to just watch it on my fucking shit without issues.
Who would
I'm a
pirate
douche.
porn in this day and age? It's not like it's not like back in the day when you had like roughies on tape and shit and it was like super illegal and you had to like, pass in the back alley or like in a hidden back room in a fucking rental shop or some shit.
Oh, like the curtain to go to that special.
Not even
area.
a curtain, like a legit hidden room because pornography was illegal.
Now, Matt, what are you drinking? I say you're drinking something dark. Unless we're solving a mystery here.
I am drinking Treehouse Stout. Treehouse, somewhere something incredible is waiting to be known. That's the name of the beer. It's a milk stout, 7.9%.
Cool.
Anyway, the beer I'm drinking.
Was Treehouse the beer that?
Red Beard. The
Fuck
beer I'm
you.
drinking is Deception Bay IPA from Tata.
Oh, I think I have one of those in the fridge.
You already showed that. You showed it.
I
Nobody
showed it, but I
cared.
didn't say the fucking name.
Nobody cared.
Nobody knows. Shut up, Redbeard.
He was showing it to you for free, Redbeard. Shut up and like it.
Yeah.
So you go okay. Well, so now, you got that. You have that now. There's that. You got the Black Family. There's
What?
All right, so yeah, I was
What
trying
are
to
they
talk
talking
about
about
this
in Black
beer.
Family?
I picked this up in a place called Advocate Harbor, so I have no idea how old it is because it was like buttfuck nowhere kind of liquor store on the side of a Rite Aid.
Nice.
They don't have a date on it anymore?
Nope. Well, it has like a splotch of ink on the bottom.
Oh, okay, one of those deals.
You can't decipher that? Come on.
All right,
I was just trying to count the number of different like cliche things you have that you can just kind of dump on me.
Well, yeah, I'm
at this
trying to
point.
finish my fucking thought on this thing, and you keep blurting.
Oh well, I mean, Redbeard, we could talk about how your uncles and stuff used to let you shoot guns on their ranch, and how you became a radicalized white nationalist through that.
And also how they made you suck their dick.
Not to mention
radicalized ginger nationalist.
Yeah.
socialist.
Okay.
Also how you support Trump.
Fucking Ginger Guevara over here. Fucking.
There's some comments in chat there, Nick.
Okay. Oh, I see. Dan's talking.
we
Hopefully,
got-
hopefully there'll be more services popping up that'll be cheaper. Agreed. Amazon Prime for Canada is $30 cheaper than the USA. Yeah, it's not. You can do that on a monthly basis for like $7.99 a month or something. Which is
Okay, so that actually
that's Amazon regularly.
Actually, that's a question. Would there be stuff on Amazon that you can't get through Canada because of like copyright stuff, like with Netflix? Like,
it's the same thing. Like there's rights to whatever, but then you can get past that super easy.
I know that. But if you have Amazon Prime, and if you try to go to Amazon Prime Video with a VPN connected, it'll come up and be like, you get nothing. I cannot. It's weird. I can do anything else basically by VPN, but Amazon is one of the weird ones. Where like, we know what you're trying to do, motherfucker. No.
Yeah.
So, but still, I feel
weird
like
ones trying to protect their content.
No, but again, though, like I said, like there's never really been anything that like I don't really watch a lot of that.
You ordering stuff from the American site, and then not doing it.
Yeah, but again, like any of the big stuff, like the Grand Tour is like one of the main things. I was like, I got Amazon Prime for the free shipping. That was the reason I paid. It says $70 a year, which is it's a great deal. And yeah, you get the fucking music and whatever, blah blah too. Like if I got one of those Amazon Echo things, they would work with it and stuff. And the shows and stuff I want to watch, any of the big ones like the Grand Tour or that The Boys or what is American Gods one I want to watch. I heard it's really good, and a few other ones. They're available. Nothing I want to watch that I've thought of is in that restricted only in the US kind of thing.
So my day job is basically me like fighting Amazon tooth and fucking nail all day long. Like constantly. That's what I do in my day job is like literally fight Amazon. That's all I do. And I hate them so much. Like I work for a manufacturer that creates a product and we don't sell it on Amazon. Amazon purchases our product and sells it direct. So I have to deal with Amazon from like a manufacturing level, and they're the worst company in the history of mankind. Like that's what I do. Like it's probably 50. It's come to the point where it's become so much my job. My company's starting to find a company to outsource that portion of my job. It's becoming that much of a fucking headache. And like it's so funny when I went to a beer festival in Vermont, and I come out of the pisser, and some dude standing there, he's like, I know you. I was like, where? He's like, you do stuff on YouTube. I was like, hey man, what's going on? We started talking, and he's like, I live out west in Seattle. And he's like, yeah. He's like, my friends own this brewery called Floodland. They make really good beer. He's like, blah, blah. We started talking. He's like, oh, what do you do for your living? He's like, I work for Amazon. I'm like, yeah, I fucking hate you. I'm like, I fucking hate you. I'm like, you're an asshole. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, and like I went on this, like I blanked out. And I went on this rant for like 2 minutes straight. And I'm like, hold on, wait. I'm like, we're drinking beer and having a good time. Let's not talk about how much of a piece of shit you are. And then we stopped talking about Amazon. So yeah, I hate them. Like my wife and her in-laws like a package at our door.
Beer fest turned into
every day. And I'm just like, well, I just want to burn it to the ground.
Yeah.
But their shipping's awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are they just putting unrealistic expectations on your?
Oh, it's insane. If I don't want to go into it because it's really just boring, but it's like insane the amount of like shit they do. Like it's like the label's on wrong. You need to give us $5, or like anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like to the point where like here's one. This is the best one. This is probably the shortest I can make it sound as craptastic as possible. We sell this item that's really popular. Like people fucking love it. And they sold it really cheap because it was really popular. Like they buy it, they know what they bought it for, and then they sell it on Amazon. So we don't dictate the price. They do.
Yeah.
They sold it so cheap they lost money, and they said, "Yeah, you owe us 20 grand because we sold it too cheap." And then what they do is they keep the 20 grand. It's not like they asked us for it and we have to give it to them. While they're selling stuff, they just keep that 20 grand from the money they're selling stuff for. Because what they do is they sell stuff and then give us the money that we made. They just keep the 20 grand. Go, yeah, you owe us 20 grand because we sold it too cheap. That's it. End of discussion.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
Straight
pretty
up.
sketchy.
that's Amazon. That's the fucking 800-pound gorilla, man. You
Yeah.
fucking yeah.
Just FYI, the LCBO does the same thing. If they discount the beer and they sell it for the cheaper price, then that brewery then has to pay the LCBO back for the money that they difference, basically.
Wouldn't some, yeah. I'm not gonna dive deep into it, but there's obviously some legalese that's involved in that because you would think that if you're selling a product to Amazon that there's some sort of like agreement that I don't know, like
no,
I'm selling it to you for this price and then that's it.
Their
right?
agreements, like they're like we have to negotiate yearly contracts on pricing and all this crazy stuff.
Blah, blah, blah,
I don't
blah.
do that. The owners of the company do that because I don't want to be on the hook for that shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like, okay, here you go. You agree to all this stuff. You read it. I'm not reading it. I'm not a lawyer. You know what I mean? Like it's like you and I'm sure somewhere in page 89, article 3 of section 26, subsection 19, there's something. And I mean, they have so much layers. Like they probably have it covered. So I mean, there's no way you can fight them because what are you gonna do? Go to legal battle for 19 years over 20 grand and they'll bleed you dry for 150 grand? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. Like I worked for myself for 18 years and I live in this world and I actually really enjoy my job and I love what I do. But it's just like stuff like this. I'm like, okay, like let's put it this way. Market today, right now, I guarantee Amazon won't exist in 10 years. I guarantee it. I guarantee they won't exist in 10 years.
Really?
Yep. Guarantee it. You know, well, let's put it this way. If they do exist, it'll be in some weird kind of offshoot fashion, like MySpace still exists, but they're fucking irrelevant. Like they will not exist because
Like Live Journal or something.
Yeah, well, no, the problem is that Amazon, they have to, if you think of a corporation, the grand scheme of things, if you boil it down to any corporation, their thing is we need 5% growth every year. And the most basic of concepts, 5% growth. So if you're at 100, if you're at 50% growth when you start, or when you hit it big, you can only go 5% till you get to 100. So once you get to 100, you can't get bigger than that. So once you get to the point where you're at 100% growth, you can't get 5% growth, and then everything crumbles. They're close to getting to the point where they can't get any bigger. And when they can't get any bigger, and there's no uptick and no profit margin to be made, they're just going to go away, just like every other corporation.
Your growth is relative to the previous year, so 100 is an abstract number. It doesn't make a difference.
But no, I'm saying like you can't have 5%. You can't have 5% growth on it on like a semi finite amount. Like
it's not achievable.
Think about the human population. You're selling basically that's their goal is they want to sell 100% of the shit to 100% of the population.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it that way. So there's going to be the point where if they hit 100% of the shit to 100% of the population, they can't sell anymore.
You can't get bigger than that.
And that's kind of the concept. They just can't keep it.
I see where you're coming from. Got it.
But if you see what I see and what they're trying to do on like my end of things, like, and it's not like cryptic, like I talk about it, but it makes for a boring conversation, is that like they're cutting so many corners and they're pushing out vendors and they're like it's impossible. Like if we're selling something to them like that, we go, okay, like for example, one of the big things we sell is made of aluminum. So we're like, okay, we get aluminum tariff. That's 20% raise and stuff. We'll raise your price by 10%. We'll meet you in the middle. No, you can't 1 penny more. No, fuck you. You're not raising the price. So once you lock in your price, you're pretty much fucked. So like if you're gonna sell something on Amazon, put it in there like way higher than you think it would be because there's no way they won't accept it. Now, if you put in something for a 1 penny less, within 3 minutes it's approved and already approved to be bought and purchased for a penny cheaper. You know what I mean? But if you put something for a penny more expensive, they will not approve it. They're like, nope, sorry.
Greg, are you still there, buddy? You live?
I'm here. What's up?
Name of beer and brewery of the weed stuff.
Yeah, so Ashton can correct me. I believe it's Surly Leprechaun Homebrew.
No. It's his offshoot. He calls it J Cannabis.
It's a Surly Leprechaun, though. That's the brewery.
Yeah, hold on. He has a website. Oh,
that's what I'm going to go find on my laptop here. I'm getting ready to do the fun review within a Hangout type thing.
Review within a review. Well, you better do it quick because I'm going off now for an hour.
Yeah, it's gonna take like an hour for it to kick in minimum.
Might as well read comments while we're waiting for him. Booze Reviews is talking about how Amazon Prime is $30, actually says $80 cheaper in Canada than the US. Eric Gilbert says, love me a well-aged IPA. Booze Reviews says, someone tried to charge a year of Amazon Prime in the US on my account, and it cost $167 Canadian. Jesus. At that point, it's not really worth it.
Nick, just take a picture of a neck tag that you have already and send it to Redbeard.
A neck tag that I have already?
I said Greg, didn't I?
Greg. I thought you said me. I don't know.
No.
Oh, so you want a picture of that?
Just because you have one left, right?
Yeah, I do. Okay, hang on.
There's a neck tag to it.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna send it over.
Long story short, Matt, a guy I know makes THC infused beer. I send some to Greg, Greg bought some, and then tripped out hard. Sent one to Redbeard, so he has one. Yeah. There we go.
No, I reviewed one a year and a half ago.
I remember that.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
You were on a fishing trip in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, it was 100 miles southwest of Fiji. It was pretty awesome.
Must have been beautiful out there.
Yeah, it was fantastic. But a side note, when I came back from Vermont, I went through Massachusetts and I went to my first legal recreational weed place in the United States. Mass, yeah, it was pretty cool, man. It was we don't have that in Pennsylvania or Jersey or New York or anything like that. But coming back, a person I was traveling with is she's epileptic and she's like, I guess in Pennsylvania, in order to get a card for legal weed, you have to prove you're epileptic, and in order to do that, you have to go to whoever gives you the license, and they actually put you into a seizure. Like they actually do a strobe light thing and put you in a seizure.
Really?
This is what she's telling me, so I don't know whatever. But she's like, I'd rather not do that. She's like, do you mind if we stop it? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And I went there, and it was pretty cool, man. It was cool. You walked in, it was funny because we pulled up, and it was a line of 10 people outside the place, police everywhere. The police are like, hey, you here for weed? Go over there, park over there, you can get all you want. You know what I mean? I was like, oh,
really? Eh?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was cool. You walk in, and it's super clean, nice. They had a nice menu and shit, and you get anything from edible lozenges to cakes and candies to real weed to vape pens to whatever you want. And you're like, yeah, in and out, blah blah blah, done.
Interesting. So
pretty cool.
Even though in Ontario that they've consumption, purchase, all that stuff is legal, the edible portion is still, I think, being figured out. So we still can't purchase edibles and whatnot.
No, this is if you're 21 and over, you buy whatever you want. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it.
Any Joe Schmo on the street?
If you're 21 and over, it doesn't matter. That's all you have to do is show your ID and you're 21. Done. Yeah, I bought lozenges, some kind of crazy lot, like hard candy. Yeah, I'm fucking. I'm here. Might as well buy it.
Why not? Right? When in Rome.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was pretty cool though. But it was the coolest part about it was when we're traveling back. So you have to, when you're coming from Vermont to Jersey, you can either go through New York State and kind of fill down that way, or go through Massachusetts, like a 50-mile difference. Not even you're just depends on which way you want to go. And when we're okay, Massachusetts, we'll go through there. And it was took us half an hour to figure out where we wanted to go. There were so many places. Yeah. It was we can go to. Really? Which one do you want to go to? There's 19 on this road alone. You know what I mean? And then we just picked a place and ended up being a really nice place. when we're in Vermont, I went to this like tiny little brewery, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna go through Massachusetts, go legal weed." And he's like, "Oh, it's gonna be super expensive." And I stopped smoking weed years ago, but it wasn't that expensive as far as I remember. And I was like, okay, this sounds like what I used to pay for weed when I was 20 years ago. I'm like, maybe it got cheaper. I don't fucking know.
To be honest, inflation has not hit the marijuana market. It just hasn't. The prices are pretty much the same. So,
but he definitely, I mean, he said it was expensive, and it was in line with what I paid. So I was like, okay. I don't know.
There's no legal weed store here in North Bay.
But there isn't?
No, we're getting one apparently. But the one in Sudbury, I went there one time, and their prices are fucking ridiculous.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. When I was talking about prices, I'm talking about the non-government prices.
Okay. That was the dude down the street.
Yeah, I'm talking about like my guy I know prices. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The guy I know prices were the same as the place prices, and the place prices were the same. They're government regulated. You know what I mean? Like when they like the place that I went to, when they give you like a lozenge or whatever it is, it has like not just how much THC per milligram is in it. It's like this readout and like a pamphlet, like we tested it and this and that. And it's like, it has to be that number. Otherwise they can get shut down. You know what I mean? Like it's regulated like that. So, and it wasn't that like I bought like, I don't know, it was like 5, 10, 20. So 20 times 5 milligrams, whatever that is. The THC. I don't know what that means. Well, but I mean, I don't know what that actually means. Like, I don't know if 5 milligrams is a lot or a little. You know what I mean? Like that. Like, I don't know if that is a lot or a little. It cost me $26. I don't know what that equates to. You know what I mean? I couldn't tell you. 5 milligrams equals this. You know what I mean? I don't know.
No idea. Yeah,
I don't know the math. Yeah.
I guess it's up to the individual just to determine whether or not that's worth it for them, based on the results they get.
So, Greg, this beer is a homebrew beer?
It's not homebrew. I mean, it is homebrew.
It's homebrew, I think.
He has a 10-gallon system, which is actually the same size as the Cayman kettle. Just a sort of.
So it's like a big, it's like a pilot system.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And was this beer available for sale?
Privately, yes.
Price?
Per bottle?
Yeah. I'm trying to start including that in my reviews.
Well, $10 for the wheat beer.
Yeah. Per bottle.
Okay, fair enough.
Per bottle.
Although I've given up on doing that live in this thing because my laptop's being an asshole. But yeah, I'm going to drink it tomorrow night. I'm going to keep it in the fridge overnight, make it all nice and extra delicious and cold, and I'll drink it kind of early in the evening.
So the style of beer itself is it's a kit he's put together, which is like a Hawaiian IPA. So, or a Hawaiian Pale Ale. I can't remember.
Yeah, Greg hit the label in the chat. It says it's a Pale Ale.
Okay, Pale Ale. There we go.
But yeah, it's a fairly.
The fuck is typing like a madman? Is that Nick?
It's Nick. It's Nick. It's Nick.
It's always fucking
Nick is typing by slamming his face into the keyboard.
That's how
I would laugh so hard if you just broke it. That'd be so funny.
I feel if Redbeard's giving up, I shouldn't have another beer either.
What would I give up?
You gave up on having your beer tonight.
Well, no, I gave up on having that beer. Yeah, but I didn't give up on beer. I gave up on my laptop because of being a fucking asshole. It's still restarting. I need to format and reinstall.
Greg,
possibly take apart and clean things with an air hose.
How long did it take for that beer to kick in for you, man? Like an hour or 2 hours?
Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't remember. I think that was a year and a half. That was 2 years ago.
Oh, no, I was talking to Greg. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it took about 2 hours before it really.
2 hours before it kicked in. Yeah.
Probably about 2.5 hours before it really started to kick my ass.
Yeah, so I am usually up until 4 or 5 in the morning, but I feel like having that now and then randomly hitting me at like midnight would be weird. With all the other stuff, I'm already still.
Yeah, no, have it. If you have it tomorrow, have it right at 8 o'clock so that we can all enjoy you freaking out at 10 o'clock.
Or like I'll have it like with like dinner at like 6 p.m. or something, and then like at 8 p.m. Then woo. Well, actually, what do tomorrow I work at 2 p.m. So any hangout stuff that happens tomorrow evening, I'm available. And also when I do the review for the beer, I'm potentially going to like do the review. I'll do my initial thing, take a break, finish the beer, and then maybe do like some afterward stuff.
Come back and you trip.
What the fuck happened right now? Yeah, so.
Yeah,
I want you to, at very least, when you wake up tomorrow, Redbeard, inject at least 3 marijuanas into your system before you start your day.
I usually put it right in my testes.
Whatever works for you, like in your toenail or whatever. I don't care.
No, testes. In the balls.
Okay, sure, whatever.
In the balls.
He likes it in the testes, Lee. Come on.
Right in the balls.
Wherever you want to inject your marijuanas, inject them.
You got you grab them and puff them out like in waiting and like with the brain, like in it's like and they just jam the needle in there. Yeah, it's great.
It's a little much, man. It's a little much.
Jesus.
Just a touch.
Speaking of, that's the only thing from waiting I ever did one time to a buddy of mine. Playing video games, we're all drunk and high, and he's like looking away, and I'm like, you know what? Why not? The brain, and it was funny. It was good time.
I'll be right back.
That show is still
alive.
Lee was gonna do that until he got high.
And actually, I saw the whole. There's a scene from Waiting that basically was reenacted when I was working at a restaurant here in town. The one guy, somebody went to the washroom, and the other guy was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give him the goat." So he went off and was like sitting there waiting for it to come to the washroom with the goat thing happening for like 10 minutes. Well, I'm the only one in the kitchen starting to get busy. And so I'm like, dude, get the fuck back in here. And it was almost just like the scene in Waiting. It was funny.
Never seen that movie.
It's probably the most accurate depiction of restaurant life restaurant working life I've ever seen. Aside from the kind of assembly line of shit they put onto the one meal to fuck the customer, I never saw anything like that. But yeah, everything else is pretty accurate.
How many marijuanas did you inject when you were watching that movie?
They weren't injected that time. They were inhaled. They were inhaled.
Okay.
That's generally how I do.
I boof my marijuanas.
Yeah, there you go.
You should hoop them. That will be the best. Why does anyone
You hooped them?
Yeah, stick everything in your ass. Why not?
I gotta find out where my buddy got them, but I tried some edibles over the weekend that were actually pretty good.
Why the fuck is your camera off?
I thought the only person with my camera off, and you don't ask them like what the fuck.
You're hosting the
show. You never question motherfucking Lee because I don't fucking feel like being on camera. It's my hangout.
I just don't understand why. It's just weird.
Why are you still on camera, Redbeard? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, Redbeard.
Because why not?
I'm on camera because you can't really see me anyway.
That's true.
Matt's the only one who looks like halfway respectable.
Matt actually looks the most respectable of all of us.
Matt's the fucking pretty boy of this chat.
He was, and then that happened.
Should I have another beer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably.
Should I have a strong beer or a light beer?
The strongest beer you have.
Yep.
All right, if you say so.
Come on, Greg. Whatever.
Next week is
that
Hardy,
Imperial
right?
Stout in the corner, you need to French it.
I have a CBS, but I'm not gonna have that. I'll have a Brooklyn GLP.
Next week is Hardy's, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I got a great fucking Hardy's story for you.
Oh, he's got a great.
Oh no, you know what? I'll save it for next week. Fuck it. It'll be better next week. What am I saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're doing
it. Fucking, it's amazing. It fucking makes me so angry, while at the same time makes me fucking laugh so hard. It's fucking amazing.
Potentially, if he's gonna be, how many people have this beer? Nick,
what?
How many people have this beer? Are we gonna have too many people for next week?
Probably.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Who's Bim Jean? I'm guessing that's gonna be Ewart.
That's gotta be Ewart.
Yeah, who's not talking right now, Greg?
Greg, you went to get a new beer.
You're gonna.
I can't even tell who you put in there because everyone's fucking blank. Was it Ashley or what?
I don't know. It's not talking. Whoever it is, I'm pretty sure it's you.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
Hold on.
No, of course it is.
Can you
Oh,
hear
look
me?
at him. We can hear you,
Baby you is here.
and
you
we
hear
can
me?
see you. We can. We
Yep,
can't hear you.
We
Yes,
can
we
hear
can.
you.
All right.
I can't hear you. Talk louder. Yell a little bit, maybe.
And
Is
now
that
we can't
your-
see you.
You were on the road.
No, I'm at home.
Yell to the point you wake your neighbors up.
No, that's too much.
I thought you were on the road giving your Instagram post at Three Floyds.
I was earlier today.
Yui, say hi to Niche for us.
Who?
Niche.
Niche?
Niche. How do you pronounce her name?
Tasting Nick. What's her name?
I know you're
Nicole?
giving her the one-side Eiffel Tower.
Oh, what?
One-sided Eiffel Tower. What?
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 It just means you're only giving her half the Eiffel Tower.
Again, baby. Yeah.
Okay. Did anybody else notice Nick actually Nick left?
Yeah, he put
Yeah.
himself in the waiting room.
Really? What the heck?
I was
Let
gonna
me
say, who are we missing?
That's fucking
I didn't even know he could
power
do
move
that.
right there.
Can he put himself back in?
Yeah, you can. He walked into.
Yeah,
the
I'm right here. I just have to take Ewart out of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
there.
Why you were?
That's
Oh.
bullshit. Well, I guess it's like low seniority, right? So I'm
Again, this is what we get for free now. It's fine.
I love that. No, hey Nick, you can keep on doing that to Ewart all
Yeah.
night.
It's like the mute
Not
power
taking him
mute
out?
without anybody histrionics in the background.
The moment Ewart says, "Hey, so and so, I got something to say," there you go. Just drop him out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, here, that's actually an example of what I'm planning. Like, if we have too many people for Hardee's next week, we'll just do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just,
You get an
I mean,
automated thing
how-
that shuffles people in and out, so it's like
Yeah.
a word
Well,
jumble.
Yeah,
Have
I'll
we-
just shuffle people in and out. That's what I'm planning.
have
to do.
we
Well,
established?
wow.
Can you have more than one person in the waiting room thing? Like while this is happening,
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
because that would be something interesting to find out. Somebody else, Dan, try joining us right now.
Yeah, just
My only
jump on
question
in.
is, do the people in the waiting room, like, can they actually hear the conversation going on?
Yep.
Yeah,
we
you can
can.
hear it.
Well,
It's just
we
like,
need
it's
to,
like I'm talking to myself.
we need to inception this shit. We need to have like two people have two StreamYards going, and then those two feeds go into the feed.
Jesus
You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, that's like fucking Inception right there.
Yeah,
Matrix.
that's what I said at the
Right there.
beginning. Very good.
Oh, I missed the part. I missed that joke.
We end up like
Hey,
buying our own building for Beer Analysis 101, the server farm or something, and fucking renting out space. And
But speaking of jokes, Matt, where's the uploading of your fucking all the footage from last weekend? What the fuck, man? Sitting here waiting.
What footage?
It's up, man. Fucking pay attention to YouTube.
With 3 reviews, what is this? The Wellman piss up? This
I
is
want
fucking,
to
come on, let's go.
see you fucking chopping up Joe.
What? Oh, the beer tuber thing?
Yeah.
I have.
Oh, that's 2 weekends ago now.
I only have
Sorry.
4 videos, so I'm spreading
Holy
it out.
shit, man.
what strong
No,
beer?
because if you talk about 5 people, we filmed 20 reviews. Kind of place it across a bunch of people. Plus, you have to understand that thing I posted today. I posted an hour and a half video today.
Oh,
Sure,
I
it's
didn't
a
see that.
podcast,
Sorry.
but yeah, no. So I posted a podcast today, which we
Okay.
filmed. So there's like actual video, but
Oh, okay, cool. I'll watch that.
Greg,
Here's
what
the
beer
magical
did you
question.
grab?
Eh?
Before you get super angry, old man, fucking go into
Listen,
your fucking YouTube feed and see what's
the
going on.
best part is the longer we go, the drunker it gets. So you'll be happy.
Oh, okay, good.
It does-
Well, I guess I'd have to start subscribing though. Firstly,
No. Nah.
You'd have to subscribe to everybody around that table to get all the reviews, wouldn't you, you dumb dick?
I just go in and I thumb up or down depending on who's on the screen, and I won't tell who. I won't give you my code away.
There you go. Greg, what beer did you grab?
I got it's a leftover from my dad's last trip. It's a 4 Mile Brewing Allegheny IPA. It's from Joe's backyard. So I don't know how my camera works, but
It doesn't really.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
Just throw that over your shoulder. See what happens.
We almost got it.
Whoop. Up we go. No, my wife yells at me when I throw shit off the balcony.
As she should.
I threw a broken glass over the balcony when the Raptors won, and she was not happy about it.
Is that how you celebrate fucking sports team
Jesus
wins?
Christ.
Throw
Yeah.
a broken glass.
Was that like after the live stream when you're more drunk? Because I remember being there for that, and that was you were out of control. You're screaming at nothing. You're just losing your mind. It was fucking hilarious.
Funny, actually.
I think it actually got worse after I went offline.
It was a lot of fun actually, and that's
Steve Orr is here.
that's a nice eyeball. Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, no, I actually decided to quit drinking for a little bit after that Raptors game because
Was that good of a celebration, eh?
I got
was so bad. It's like, I gotta stop.
I got so drunk. I was still drunk until about noon the next day at work.
Oh,
And I was like,
No, that's the worst,
you
man.
know what? At this point, I think I've taken it overboard, and so
So you got told.
I did get told. I got told that I gave myself. So I decided I was gonna. That's why I decided to dress the curb.
No, you didn't decide shit. you got told. It's okay. Admit it. We've all been there.
Amy's never come out and told me that I drank too much or I acted inappropriately, but I could feel it. You know, myself.
Listen, can I tell you when you did? Because I saw it myself.
But you know what? The fact your wife, like, you do have a pretty goddamn cool wife to watch.
Yes, thank God I do.
She's pretty awesome.
And I mean,
Well, so it's like I've only ever met. I guess it would be of all of us here. I've met 2 of 6. Not that bad, but yeah, Greg's wife as well is pretty awesome considering how ridiculous. Like that I was there and I experienced it. So it was me and Greg both completely schmammered. Agnes basically taking care of us, and yeah, she never. I've seen her since, and she still is nice to me and stuff. So I assume she doesn't hate me. But
she actually likes you.
I like her as well. She's awesome.
Who should like more though? Who should
You
like
and
more?
her.
No, even with my wife, like at the Raptors game, she didn't like. I could tell she was a little disappointed in me, but she didn't give me a talking to. She basically just. It was basically just the decision I came to that I needed to not behave myself a little bit better. So since then, I behave myself relatively well. I still enjoy some beers with you guys, but I'm relatively well behaved. I'm not screaming off the balcony and throwing glasses or anything like that.
So Matt, when you hosted,
So Matt, tell me about Vermont, buddy. You look good.
Were you a good host, or did you get a little too schmammered like I did?
Hello?
I was a good host, which means I got schmammered. But no. Let's put it this way. I remember almost everybody leaving.
That's good.
That's good.
So I was a good host. I had a couple of people stay, and I don't remember them. I remember me leaving them into my bedroom, but everybody.
Hello.
Yeah. That's how I roll. Everybody has a good time, happy endings. But it's it was a good time. You know, I fed them. We drank beer. We had a good time. Average Dad showed up, and I dropped people off. And then
Is it the Average Pops?
Average Pops.
Average Pops. So there you go.
Yep. And how was FOFA?
Well, the Average Dad says just as good, to be honest.
FOFA was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
I wanted to do that. I've had tickets before. I just saw them because
it was awesome. Like it was hot as like I don't even know if I could show off my sunburn.
What is this?
Brutal hot. It's like literally I'm like dying.
No, I can see the line.
What is this weird fucking pillowy? Where are you laying right now? The pillow looks like
he's living his best
on my
life.
couch.
Shut up, Redbeard. Anyway,
it looks so fluffy and just okay. It's just a thing.
I live with a woman and she decorates. So,
but it looks super frilly and just kind of. It contrasts with you in a very weird way.
I can see the confusion because outside of his serial killer fucking bedroom, there's actually decoration and stuff in his house. So
Nice.
Serial killer bedroom.
Oh, you got fucking Dr. Evil there.
Fucking like straight up Patrick Bateman American Psycho shit, and then you look at the rest of his house. It's a woman lives in that place.
Exactly, in those jars there.
Nice.
They all live in jars.
It's the best parts of them.
Exactly.
He's got many jars of urine.
What?
Jesus Christ.
I believe you keep jars of urine.
Oh, just that joke just kept that joke went like that took like 4 different turns from 4 different people there. That was awesome.
No, first of all, we call
that was awesome. That was great.
we call us piss jugs. And yes, I do have them.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Now we've established that.
Any container containing urine is a piss jug. Essentially, a urinal is a piss jug. It's got a hole in it.
Wow.
You throw it at the road hookers you want to come into your car, and then they come.
Exactly. That's how you call them.
Who doesn't like a little bit of road hookers?
Hey, they get down to business, man. There's no fucking around.
No.
Actually, there's a lot of fucking around, but that's
Well, yeah.
I guess a urinal would be a bottomless piss jug. Imagine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that works.
Anything's a piss jug if you try hard enough.
Yes, and a mouth's a mouth.
Mouth.
A mouth is a mouth.
jug man.
Is that word in the dictionary yet?
Yes. Hey, not like anybody ever looks at my Instagram, but I stopped by Three Floyds today. They have zombie dust in 19-ounce cans.
Ooh.
I don't even know what is
Fucking
zombie
ridiculous.
dust. What is zombie dust?
All citra hopped pale ale. It's pretty. It's good. It's good. It's got
pretty
a
solid.
lot of
I've
crystal
actually
malt,
had
so it's
it
pretty sweet.
I went to a local place by me, like a work outing, like last week. They had decent beer, and I think I was chugging a couple of things they had on draft, and like they had like an outside deck area that has like a faux like beach area, so they don't allow like bottles or like shaker pints or anything. You have to drink out of like either like
Plastic.
like whatever, and actually you drink out of bottles, but you can't drink out of shaker pints. It's like weird. So I went out there and they're like, "What do you want?" And they had on the menu Gumball Head, and I haven't had Gumball Head in like a billion years. And it was
What is Gumball Head?
It's a wheat ale from Three Floyds.
And
American wheat, so it's like a hop
Yeah.
wheat ale, right, Matt?
It was it was really.
So it's
good.
like it's really it's I guess really high on the bubblegummy kind of wheat. And
No,
flavor,
American
I guess.
wheat ale is usually pretty
Yeah?
fucking there's
Land.
No, you.
land,
Wow,
but
wow.
it's really good.
I just-
Gumball Head
look.
is it just named after that character? Is that all it is, Matt? Is that the name of that?
I actually
cat?
don't know. I remember having it before, but I don't remember it being that good. But it was really good. It was
Fucking
fresh.
bruises on my goddamn arm.
You got
You throw
attacked by
yourself on the
something.
ground again? You
No,
fucking moron.
that's from work last night. Crawling like we had to I was at the hospital like I said at Elliott Lake. We've been access panels and shit, and I was actually surprised I was able to get in there. But like we put a hole about like
Well, you're skinny and squirrely.
that by that, and that I was able to fucking get. Well, I had to get my other guy to like hold my legs and kind of like feed me into the hole as I was squeezing my way in.
Let's
Yeah.
not talk about your sex life, though. Let's talk
When-
about the job you did at the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah. Went in there and like I have. It's been years since I came out of there and I looked like a black man. Like it was like every inch of my
Whoa,
every inch of exposed
Wow.
skin was covered.
All right, I had to remove him from the stream.
I'm gonna say something.
Redbeard is starting to get racist.
Yeah, you're saying as soon as I get filthy,
Wow.
I look like a black man. That's not right.
Every chance he gets, gotta bring up black skin.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, I got one question. Okay, and this is a beer related question. So this is legit. This isn't some
A red beer related question.
most underwhelming beer style for yourself. Like no matter how many you try, it's the worst beer style. For you.
Straight up American wheat ale.
I was gonna say American Wheat Ale. Yep.
Yeah, I kind of want to say that, but
Oh, how about I
think I
straight
can
up
think of
worst
something
style?
more craptastic. I don't know.
I would say any stout that's not at least 10%.
I said Dunkel.
Worst fucking style for me? Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about? A fucking blonde ale. I hate blonde ales.
Oh,
Yeah, Blondale's a good one, man. That sucks.
dude, my wife is a blonde.
It's just so easy to make. Like for me, a blonde ale is so easy to make. It's the cheapest beer I can make.
Yeah, well, I mean, it not only they generally taste like pretty fucking yeasty, but they're also so plain and simple, they're just boring ass shit that usually tastes like butter popcorn.
I've had a few decent blonde ales. I wouldn't say that's like
I love
the
that.
most worst ever for me.
Wonder who we lost.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the whole thing crashed on me.
No, it didn't crash. You got kicked out. And
Why?
now, what is your most underwhelming beer style to drink?
Racist.
Amber ales.
Amber
Oh, yeah.
ales.
I like hoppy amber ales.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
gross.
No, I love the hoppy right now.
Because
really sort of covers a wide gambit of
Malty amber ales, like saying like just that's a hoppy IPA. Like what the fuck?
yeah.
I don't know. I've had some really terrible amber ales, I guess. But blonde ales, yes, and they're mostly boring. But I remember having a blonde ale. I think Treehouse does one, right, Matt? That's actually pretty good. Is that Eureka? Is that the blonde ale?
No.
Isn't
No,
that their
because
blonde
well,
ale?
that's the thing. Well, no. See, that's the thing, though. I don't know if that's Eureka, but if it is, it's not. It's not a blonde ale. It's
But
like
is
it's a super hopped up version of their definition of what a blonde ale could be. You know what I mean?
Was
That's what
yeah.
like that's like not blonde ale. It just they put just because.
Well, let's just say the best blonde ale I've ever had is better than the best amber ale I've ever had. So I'm just going with that. It's hard to like judge the worst because the worst of certain things are so bad. It's like
to answer the question, like you got to kind of like focusing on just what's the basis, like what's the basic of the style, like without tweaking it. Like some brewery taking like a blonde ale and then like hopping it up and making it super special and shit like that. That doesn't qualify really. I mean, I don't think.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, I guess I don't know. Between those two.
No, yeah, blonde ale and American wheat are kind of like tied.
American wheat is just fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Unless
it's outside of the thing. That's a stipulation.
Yeah, like a modified.
I used to like Grasshopper by Big Rock.
Oh wow!
In my younger days.
Yeah,
I had to take him
When
off
we were
the
young
panel
and
for liking
innocent.
Grasshopper. Jesus Christ, for yours.
a young
I
innocent.
thought you had
man of
fucking
43. But guys, yeah, like
I used to drink
that was literally like.
Are you kicking them out?
Wow.
That wasn't me that time.
wow. Back when
Oh, he did it himself that time?
back when Big Rock
Wow.
stuff was around, like
This fucking thing crashed on me again.
that was
Fuck.
kind of like the only beer in the game at that point, honestly, because that was right before like all kinds of breweries started blowing up in Ontario and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it when I was 19 and 20. So how many years ago was that? 40 years ago.
Yeah.
35 years.
But I think
The
of
end
like,
of the last ice age.
when I think of the
That's too
epitome of like North American wheat style, I just think back to the now defunct Molson wheat that was out for a little while, which was just like,
Ooh, I don't remember.
wow, it was bad. It was bad. It was like I would get more like
I remember
flavor and
that
complexity out of a fucking Poddington's.
I remember that Molson Canadian wheat. That was kind of hot garbage.
Yep.
Yeah, it really looks like I don't have anything on one side of my face. It's like I can only see that now. That sucks. Because
How high are you?
You know what? Honestly, when I grow my beard in, there is a little spot on, I think it's this side right here, that starts a little patchy, but once it kind of fills in, you really can't tell at all.
Yeah, that's the thing. For me, it's not that I'm patchy. It's just that I'm going gray. So it's just
yeah.
Welcome to the club, baby.
yeah.
Wow.
But you have a design. You see, like two dark stripes, like right down the middle there.
Yeah,
I
I
occasionally-
have this like poly walnuts thing going up on here.
I have one hair that occasionally grows and reappears in my mustache right in the middle, and it's pure white.
You should shave around that.
It's that'd be the dumbest thing in the history of the world. No, it's weird. But yeah, that was fucking hilariously well done. You fucking asshole. Shave around it.
Hey Matt,
Jesus Christ.
where do you? Sorry, you live in Jersey now? Is that where you said you live on the farm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kane's a Jersey brewer.
Yes.
I may have to place an order.
What do you want?
I don't know. I've never had any of their stuff, but your shirt makes me think of them.
Yeah. I mean, I'll send you stuff, whatever you want. You have to bug me about it because I forget.
Oh no, I'm in no rush. It's just one of those things. I'm like, I'm gonna have to bug you about it. And there you said it. I have to bug you about it.
Yeah. I still have that like super long stemless tulip that's earmarked for you. I gotta
Oh
send it.
yes.
Yeah, that's yours. That's yours. Next time I send something off, that's yours. I have it like set off to the side, so
All right.
I'm sure it'll break in transit, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure. 95% positive it's gonna break.
Yeah. No, I have this like Omnipolo, like
I'm gonna pack it with rocks.
Omnipolo sent me a glass once, and it's in like this tube, and I think it fits perfect in there. I'm like, okay, I'll like, save that tube. This thing right here, like Dark Horizon. Like I have this like tube thing to put it in, so it doesn't fucking break.
Use one of those to get fucking blueberry beer over to Ontario from New Brunswick. One of those tubes. He's super
no fucking. Oh, I better not talk ill of Hammond River. I'll get fucking booted from the show. Nick's sitting in the background just waiting to stomp on people on this panel. It's bull crap. I don't like that.
Got too much power.
You know it.
Oh,
There it is.
Gone.
Chop suey.
That's funny.
As long as I could maintain, a level of fear in this whole thing.
Oh shit. Papa Lowe's putting down the law.
Yeah, so be on your best behavior for fucking Thomas Hardy's because you could be in a brilliant monologue about the amazing complexity of the flavor profile of Thomas Hardy's, and he doesn't like something you have to say.
Guns up.
Exactly.
I don't even know. I might have to be. Actually, that would probably work better for everything. I might have to be virtual Redbeard kind of thing.
The best thing you possibly do would be get everybody do the intro for the beer analysis. Everybody open their beer and then you just go just you, and you talk about the beer and drink it, and then that's it. You don't let anybody back in for the whole fucking thing. So everybody just.
Oh God.
Yeah, that'd probably have to be something like that where I can just if I want to talk to somebody, I'll highlight them, and then I'll pick a select panel for.
No, even better, you let their video come up, but you mute them so nobody can even hear what they're saying. You know what I mean? Even better.
You think you have a say here, but you don't.
So what's he saying? What he's saying is, if you want to end beer analysis forever next week,
oh my God, that's the highest rated one ever.
So wait, Nick, can you actually put everybody here right now in the waiting room?
He's gonna do it, Jesus. Oh, yeah, I'm back. Hi, Nick. Oh God, this is the Greg Show. So my question is, next week, what if Nick Cuvée is Thomas Hardy with that one black family from North Bay?
Fuck you, Greg.
Or in the waiting room.
That was
They can't hear themselves. They can't hear other people in the waiting room.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, you can't hear everybody else in the waiting room.
You're still not here, by the way.
You just can't talk or have your video displayed.
and we still don't know if you can have more than one person waiting now, kind of thing.
I'm pretty sure you can have a few.
See, there could be a solution, for now, sort of a patch up solution to if you had a bunch of people in the waiting room, that so they could still hear each other. You could just be running a Skype session underneath this kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, whatever. It'll be fun next week.
Yeah, we'll manage. I just wish they had more than 6 people in this shit.
We'll make do. So, does everyone have the same vintage? Who we know is appearing, or
Everyone that got did.
I'm bringing Black Label like a 50th anniversary one. It's still a beast. It's not like a barrel age one or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just like the one that they brewed for their 50th anniversary. So,
Nice.
which is like last year and a half, like 2017 or 18. So it's not like a special special one.
All
Yeah.
the ones that we got, I think, are
One or
like
two years.
2017.
Yeah, they're 2017.
Matt is muted. That's not muted.
No one's muted.
No, it's
Is-
the only person muted is you.
Is Joe joining at all, or?
Oh, you. No, Joe will not join for any reason because he's dead. He's under Matt's farm, and Matt.
Okay,
I think the original plan was that we were going to push it back to the original date we were planning before we found Hangouts is going offline because
Yeah.
Joe can make it next week.
gotcha.
At
And
least I think that's the case. I haven't heard from Joe since before Matt's thing, so
Again,
I figure
that was a
he may not have made it back, and he's dead in the field somewhere behind in Hope, New Jersey.
that's
I assure you, he's alive. So.
So he was alive when he left.
Oh, actually, I don't know that. I mean, well, no, he was alive when he left, but he was alive when he got left my house. But I don't know if he made it.
He staggered outside of your house, and that was the
Yeah.
last
Well,
people ever
was
saw
he
him.
alive? But was he unraped?
That's a good question.
Of course not.
Paul's
I
house
mean,
we're
of course
talking
not. It was a
about,
beer share, so
yeah,
How tall
how
those?
close to pencil did
So you
you
definitely
get?
probably hooped a little something up in him.
I mean, the worst that could have
The
happened.
little
was he
hill
got kicked in the
farmstead.
head. I mean, the worst that could have happened is that he got kicked in the head by a goat or something. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, those fucking Matt goats.
Matt goats.
Mm.
Okay.
Hashtag better than Nick goats.
So was Craig gonna join from Kent?
I haven't heard from Craig.
Oh,
He does.
we love Craig.
I mean, if we're flipping between people, I think that we can just take whoever we want.
Yeah.
It's just these after chat hangouts are funner when we can all be on screen at once.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting there, I'm letting Ewart in for a bit. I'm like, man, I wish I could fucking talk right now.
That's enough.
Yeah, just kick Ewart out for a bit. It's fine.
You should watch him in the back. This is what he does anyway.
He's going down tasting niche anyway, so
Oh, God.
he's tasting her niche. You might want to say.
Snitch.
You know what? In all honesty, I'm having a great time and everything. But I got like no sleep last night. I had to wake up today and drive home from Elliott Lake.
Mini beer.
And I'm getting kind of drunk as well because I didn't drink last night. So I don't know. One night off makes my tolerance off. So
he knocked his tolerance down.
Oh, you
I'm gonna pass out pretty soon, probably.
you
So
fucking
I'm gonna
lightweight. You fucking
I'm gonna be I'm graciously bowing out. So
gonna be that guy.
Graciously
yeah, I'm gonna be that nice guy. I'm sorry. Like what the fuck? God damn it. Anyway, cheers, y'all. And whatever way I do see you for Thomas Hardy, be it like this or Nick holding up a tablet, I will be there. And yeah,
no tablet. Or
Cheers, Mr.
pizza,
Beer.
yo. No, you like the tablet actually. You like it.
No,
You
you're
like
right,
it.
dude.
You like it.
I started it and I regret it.
I feel like Jamie started it.
Oh, the virtual thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
virtual Jamie.
Yeah. So fail, Ashley. All right. Peace out, everybody. I love you all.
All right.
Wow, he totally,
Shut up, Redbeard.
He totally shamed Ashley. That's kind of sad.
All right. I think I'm gonna take this offline anyway because I gotta be up at like 7.
Yeah, and I also have a lot of racist things I want to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this offline. So thanks for watching. I don't even know if we have any comments since the last one Eric Gilbert said about edible gummies are available in the Toronto area, which is like almost an hour ago. All right. Thanks for watching this
Goodbye,
far.
everybody.
Bye.
Jamie, you gotta gyp some of this.